Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. They stopped talking right before that, so I was hoping you'd get the nice cold open. But instead, here we are. We have Dale. Say hi, Dale.
Hello.
And Greg. Say hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
There we go. That joke never gets old. And blatantly stolen from Winters. But yes, tonight we've got a very exciting battle report coming to you. We are playing Mission 3 from the UKTC as we're working our way through the tournament pack, as it were. Tonight is going to be Take and Hold with hidden supplies as a special rule on search and destroy as the deployment zone. So that's the table quarters, for those of you not intimately familiar with the tournament pack. We'll be playing 2,000 points or a strike force. And we have Orks with Dale and Tyranids with Greg. So we'll get into it and start with... Have you finished? You know, both of those sounds are coming up on mics as you rattle that. So we'll go into the army lists and we'll start with Greg on his Tyranids, which look a little something like this.
I'll go to me. Okay. Today I'm going to run some white bread invasion fleet. It is the most boring missionary detachment, but I think it's the best one now, to be fair. So I'm going to give it a whirl. Gone very shoot heavy with a bit of support. So I've got 2 Exocrines with 2 Maleceptors, along with 2 Tyrannofexes, one with the Flamer, the Acid Spray, I believe it's called, and the one with the Rupture Cannon, which is the big cannon. I don't finish as the best pick for Invasion Fleet, but I'm running it for the stream, so I thought it'd be quite fun. I brought a Norn as well, just a big anchor, OC-15, when it chooses the objective, you didn't know that.
Cool.
That's the Emissary, not the Assimilator?
That's correct, yeah, sorry, Norn Emissary. Yeah.
Anchor's close to the word I'd use, but
yeah, and it just sits, so it will sit there and just be OC-15, and it gets a 5 up feel no pain.
Cool!
And then it gets a 4 up feel no pain versus Dev and Mortal Wounds now, so it's quite tough.
No bomb squigs for you.
What else have I got? So I've got the obligatory Hive Tyrant, just to give some free strats, and I have a unit of warriors because they're actually very good in Invasion Fleet with the synaptic thing. What's it called? I don't know. No, it's adaptive. I think something to do with adapting.
Adaptive Physiology?
That's the one, I think. And they
that rule
obviously
what they have.
Versus Dale, I'll be picking the one which is sustained versus infantry, and you can also pick lethals versus vehicles and monsters.
I do have a vehicle if you want to pick that.
But I do not. So that's what I'll be picking into that. So they become good into that really, and then I have a strat where I can do crits on 5s, so it becomes very powerful. Got a Biovore for scoring me some points, denying a few advances, which is quite prominent in the game at the moment, so that's quite good. Yeah, and some Hormagaunts at the front, just a bit of screening, early game scoring. I have a Tyrannofex in reserve, little Tyrannofex, gives me a bit of options for more scoring. Quite good in Invasion Fleet as well because of the exploding hits and lethal hits.
So what's the difference between a Tyrannofex, a Morlock and a Trigon? Or are they all just the same model with slightly different mounts?
Sorry, it's a Trigon.
Okay, I was very confused for a second.
It's a Trigon.
That is a Trigon.
All the T's. It's a Trigon. So this is it punches a lot harder in combat, doesn't do the mortal wounds. And it deep strikes within 3 rather than normal deep strike. So that's what he does. And I've also got an Exocrine, one of the 2 Exocrines in reserve as well.
Perfect. And then facing him tonight, we have Dale on his Orks, and their army looks something like this.
Yeah, so it's War Horde, because after the understandable nerfs to Bully Boys and Green Tide, War Horde is, I think, the best detachment again. It turns out that the indexes were right.
It's more white bread, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, it works. It's thematic. As you know, I tried getting Big Hunt to work and it just didn't. So War Horde it is. So we've got 2 units of Squigogs, both with bomb squigs, led by the bosses on Squigosaurs. So that gives them the +1 to charge, which is quite nice. They've got a decent threat range early doors. 2 units of regular boys, for sticky objectives. So I've got one there. So one always starts on the first one, just, in case things happen that allow me to move off that. It's unlikely against Tyranids, but I find it good practice. At the back here, I've got a unit of looters because they're dirt cheap. They've got 48-inch range. They're strength 7 - 1, 2 damage. They hit on 6s. Yeah, they're heavy, but It's fine. They're re-rolling 1s against everything, and I think if you're on an objective, they re-roll all hits, which is quite nice. The Spanner who's with them's got a rocket launcher. I probably would have preferred the Mega Blaster, but I don't have one modelled, quite simply.
When you say the Spanner, is that the name for the Sergeant?
That is literally the name for the Sergeant.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Big fan.
Orcs.
Spanner. It's probably spelled NNA as well, isn't it? Spanner.
I think it's ER, but I think yours
no.
is better. And then it is 3 units of knobs, all with power claws, all led by a war boss, so that lovely -1 to wound if your strength is higher than my toughness, and the +1 to hit. I've got 2 on the board, so I've got 1 there and 1 over here. And I think I've got 1 in strat reserve because I'm trying something, it might not work, we'll find out. Which tends to be how I run a lot of things, I'll be honest. And then a truck with flash kits inside, some more mobile gun platforms. They're obviously nowhere near as good since, God rest Captain Badrock. But
he was the goodest boy.
He was the bestest of boys. Apologies, I just took my own mic out then. But they're fine, they'll do some damage. They've got some guns, and effectively, they're still orcs. They're great in combat. Massive blob of mega knobs with the mega boss in there. He's got the enhancement "Follow Me, lads," which I believe Charles forgot to put on the screen.
Yeah, it's not in the graphic. I very apologise.
But he's obviously then for the +1 to hit. He'll then get the benefits of the 5-up feel no pain now, which is still good, by the way, people, for those crying that they've butchered mega knobs, because they're still great. They also have 2 kill saws in there, well, two knobs with twin kill saws. Everyone else has got a power claw just for a bit of a mix-up. 1 unit of grots at the back there because you don't leave home without grot. Am I forgetting anything else? I've got a unit of Storm Boys and Deep Strike, and I think that is everything. Oh, I did nearly forget. He's so sneaky. He's hidden under my belly. I do have Snickrot. Just dancing about doing bits. Don't worry about him, Greg.
Best redeployed in the game, that's our boy Snickrot. Cool, so that's the army lists. We have done the mission, so just before we get into it, I will ask everybody who's watching to hit those YouTube buttons of the like, subscribe, and notification bell. We've already got a few guys in chat, so it's great to see you all. Apparently we're taking bets, and so far money is on Nids, and then Commandale, you've got this. So 50-50, I'd say.
Honestly, can someone put a tenner on Nids for me as well? That'd be great.
Nids versus a light.
I believe in you, Dale.
I believe in me too. My dice don't.
This would be so much more entertaining if Greg hadn't spent the last 6 months complaining about how bad Nids were, and now he's going to just smash the crap out of some orcs.
Yeah.
So it's going to be so much fun.
I would have brought my Votan, but it wouldn't have been.
That wouldn't have been a game.
That would have been
wouldn't
much
have been
less
a game. I'd have moved out.
A good army.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and with that then, I guess we'll go for the first turn roll off and let you guys get on with it.
Right, you want to say I'm blue?
Yes.
Yep, Dale is blue, Greg is on the orange dice.
Hey.
Despite the fact
the mind
that
games begin.
they are stood on the wrong side of each other for that to work out.
So I'm going first, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah,
Nids
you
turn
are. Oh,
one.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's get into it.
Tactical advantage, Dale.
You have. Any pre-game moves or anything? Scouts?
No.
Redeploys? Nothing.
No, I don't. It's not something I have in this list.
Me neither, for a change.
Oh, this is weird.
We'll just crack on.
Cool.
As I said, I'll select my adaptive thing to be obviously against infantry, and then we play the game. Good to go, Charles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Have you got a D20 or something just so I can track? I know you're going to track my
Track
CP.
CP,
but it
I
means
can fish
can
one
have
out
a
for you
visual as
guys,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to track that as well. That threw me off last time we played.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do some cards and then I'll fish one in
Oh,
your
yeah,
big
you
one.
can draw some cards, don't you? You know.
Well, I just shuffled them a million times, but you can do it again.
You know, you got to do the theatrics.
Exactly.
Is this your card? There you go, mate.
Thank you. So, cleanse and overwhelming force. I can do that turn one. Damn it. So I'll go there.
Oh, if only someone had put Snickrot on an objective, but he was smart and didn't.
Yeah, that's not like you, Dale.
Cunning.
What's his defense like?
Not very good. He is stealth. He is lone op.
Can you fight first? Anything like
No, but he's got precision. He's got a lot of attacks, so he hits on 2s. He's strength 6, but twin linked, -1/2 damage
that?
in
What's his
combat.
toughness?
5.
T5.
It's 5 up in vulnerable save as well because he's a
Any feel no pain? And how many wounds?
6.
6 wounds.
Yeah,
And how many attacks you got?
6.
Okay, well, don't like that.
He's lovely.
Right, so these Horma guns here. We're going to advance. That's not the best.
That's a good start.
I think I had that on front camera when I did all that, so you just see my belly twice.
So the first one can get to there. Not quite the objective. Yeah. Before I move the rest, I think actually.
What are you thinking?
You just want to use one of these each for your CP tokens.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. So we're both on.
Yeah, Greg
One.
used red. Greg used red.
Oh,
Just fucking the red.
look, man, I just want to roll faster, so I pick red.
I was just I should have cleansed with these, but I've already advanced them now, so it is what it is. I've got nothing else that can reach an objective, I don't think. Oh no, they can, but it's only 2 points, and you can't cleanse with 2 things anymore. So I think I'm just gonna
Just take some CP.
How does using the free strat work with like redoing cards? Is it
You
impossible?
can't use the
Because
free
there's
strat because
no
you're not
target?
targeting a unit, no.
So I think I'm going to CP overwhelming force to get rid.
Yep.
So we're stepping back into the command phase then, real quick.
Yeah. And I got behind enemy lines.
You can redraw behind enemy lines, turn 1.
Oh, you can. So that'll go back in.
I'll just take that.
Just
I'll take that off
shuffle
it.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no point you want to pull it again, then we have to go through this whole thing.
Assassination.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So then what I'll do is I'll use his free strat
Yep.
to re-roll the advanced roll.
Yep.
Brilliant. So go an extra inch.
You advance in charge of this unit?
Yes. Certainly can. 12, yeah. Has he got loan up as well?
Yep. He's off the top of my head, and I know I'm going to get probably corrected in the comments, but he's the only one with natural loan up. He doesn't have to be stood next to a vehicle or something.
What, in the book?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
At least you've got a lone up character. My
I
Grey
do.
Knights are crying in a corner.
Oh no, it's so hard teleporting off the board at the end of my turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I can get shot in that time. It's very distressing.
I'll advance
With
this.
your 2 up armor saves.
Maleceptor's
And armor
advancing.
contempt and cover, but it's, it's fine.
Excuse me, well, cry me a river, it's real glass.
I'll advance the Tyrannifex. I'm rolling lots of ones.
You know what, mate? I'm gonna.
So, Dale, you're saying you wanted the red dice, was it then?
They're orange.
You can have them.
They are going faster.
I think Charles has stitched me up here.
Quick, flush them down the toilet, see what happens.
No, they're all the dice that I used for ITT, and they did me very well. So, as part of the narrative division, we all had
Only
our
got your
narrative
word
dice.
for that, though, haven't we? So.
Well, and my opponent, so I tabled in 3 turns because indirect guard was dumb. Still is, by the way. I played it twice at the weekend, and holy heck, it
They will
still
advance as well.
still battered me. Who's they?
The warriors. I'm moving.
So, Dale, you've not played much of the new Pariah Nexus.
Oh, I have not.
What are
I've
your
played-
initial thoughts on it then, coming into it?
It's the problem is for me that because I'm trying to work out my army and how I want it to run. Like, I'm not. I don't think I can give you. Like, I like it, but from the seams of things, like turn 2 seems to be huge. I'm happy I've got turn 2. It gives me a bit of an advantage in this. However, the upside that Greg has is I'm a bit out of practice. So this will be like. This will be an interesting game.
Yeah, certainly a few key changes with the new missions, especially secret missions as well. The first few times you run those, if you've not had the practice with them, it's definitely a big swing, as Scott can probably attest to in our game, as he's pointing out in the chat. Didn't stop my Grey Knights doing nasty things to Custodes. Lots of fun though.
It's all right, Scott. You won that game. You won it in spirit.
He won it in the player's heart.
You won
yeah.
the hearts and minds.
Wait,
of
his
all.
2 up arm saves with a 4 up in one was more acceptable than my 2 up arm save with a 4 up in one. Is that what we're getting across?
There's less of him.
And he doesn't jump around the board like,
But they punch a lot harder.
like a little shit.
No. So, Greg, talk to us about this list then. Why Invasion Fleet? Are you testing stuff, or is it
I just think it's
Just
got
a bit of
Nids.
legs?
I think Nid's clear disadvantage is the lack of damage, especially into big things, and Invasion Fleet kind of fixes that with the lethals into big things and the sustained hits as well. So they become, and they're quite like every unit becomes a bit self-sufficient, doesn't really need that much support. It needs to be in synapse, which I'm going to make sure I do here, to get a lot of buffs, but apart from that, it's generally just a lot more output, I think. A real solid suite of strats as well. They do lots of things like fight on death. What else can they do? I've got feel no pain. I've got 6-inch consolidate. All these sorts of things can be just game winning, really.
Just a nice toolbox to have then.
Exactly. That's the right word. A real good toolbox of things. The Norn's going to go for an advance.
How many ones in a row is
4,
that
I
now?
have
right
no
now.
idea.
We're at 4 for this bit.
Too many.
Like, I know obviously it's tanky, you've already given me things. You do realise you're moving it towards the anti-vehicle, anti-monster units, right?
Also, which objective did you pick for the Norn's
This one?
ability? The one that it's about to run onto. Understood.
Well, he won't make
Imagine
it now.
our surprise.
He will not make it.
Remind what the Norn's ability
Move
on
10,
the
so I'll go
objective
at
does
11.
again?
So when the Norn is on the objective, I'm going to say this very confidently here, Greg
5
can correct me when
to
I'm wrong.
Plus
It goes to OC 15
yeah.
and has a 5 up feel no pain against everything, and then all the time it's got a 4 up feel no pain against Dev and Mortals.
That's
oh,
correct.
they're balls.
That's pretty
Um,
tasty. Yeah, I think that was a quite nice change for it. Has it got a 4 up invuln as well?
He has
Yeah, so
And
it
2 up
got
save as well.
a lot beefier.
How many points is he?
275.
Oh, that's
Okay,
not. That's a little bit more recent. Probably on the bit overcosted side, I'd say. Does it hit particularly hard in combat?
He does not.
No.
Not really for his points.
So he's a bit of a smush.
Yeah, he's just a big tank. He doesn't. You'll see. His output isn't great. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's 275 points, but he's not like, you know.
He's like a great and clean one, and
little-
that's what I'm equating him to.
Yeah, even that hits
Except
much
he-
harder than him. Like,
Yeah,
you
fair.
know what I mean? When you look at like a little baby Chaos Knight compared to his combat, it's like that's arguably worse, and it's
Yeah,
double
that's
the
fair.
points. But he is a lot more durable, so can't complain. I like him. I think he's pretty good. He'll just go into there and make sure I get cover and cover this angle here. No, go all the way to there actually. Make sure his little dildo head's getting cover. I think, yeah, I'll be able to sign up from them pretty easy. He'll just move into here.
So is that to make sure that he's got the aura of the free strat when he needs it? Then is it, or
For
you
this
sort
guy,
of- yeah.
well, I don't want to avoid that shooting just in case it could one shot that. It's not the most durable,
Not fantastic.
especially when I haven't got my feel no pain up because I'm not on the objective, so it's probably going to be used on him. So it is what it is. In fact, what I might do is if he moves here, so we can see this direction, I'm going to advance the Hive Tyrant.
5!
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
4.
5 times.
See, the
that.
dice do go higher than a 1.
Also, you need to roll properly when you're on stream, Greg.
Oh, don't you start that.
What did he do?
It's that weird underhand toss he does.
He thinks I'm cheating, so I'm going to annoy him.
There was a study published somewhere that did say that the most impactful thing on rolling dice is the technique used to throw it to get consistent rolls. I think it's a whole load of hogwash.
Dale doesn't. These are all an inch from the wall. I've
Yeah.
done the whole thing here.
Yeah, no worries.
That's it.
Cool shooting.
Yeah, a little bit of shooting. No, there is not.
I'm going to fire your stupid mine.
I am. I don't know where. Can't get behind enemy lines because quite sure.
All right. I'll keep
wait.
going.
Maybe I can.
Maybe you can if you shoot at that.
I'm not sure.
'Cause I can't overwatch it, as you said.
Well, it
can
needs to be, what's that, 22? So it needs to be less than
you? Yeah,
that.
you got to Taylor Swift it over there.
22 plus 9, 31. So
Why
that,
are you asking the Orc player maths, mate?
no, I can't do it. It's just out. Charles. What's with
Well,
these
the good
dice,
news is the
mate?
internet just dropped, so we might be back. Reconnection successful.
Oh,
Oh,
we here?
oh, hopefully we're back.
Ooh.
Apologies if there was a slight disruption there, but right, go ahead, carry on.
No worries.
Well, I shot at my Biovore at those and did nothing.
Those being the knobs of War
Sorry,
Boss.
knobs.
Yep. It's all right, man. I've got you.
And then it's charge. This is
Come
gonna
on.
be a double
Come
one,
on,
isn't it?
stick rock. Come on. That's an
Hey,
8.
That's a good charge. I'll take that one. So
Tell me about the attack profiles of Hormigans, please.
it's going to be 30 attacks, hitting on 4s, sustained because of your infantry, and AP 1 damage.
What wound? What strength are you?
Strength 4. So, well, I'm strength 3, but I'll get +1 strength if I'm around him.
I
which
can
will.
make you wound on 6s.
Can you?
Yeah, -1 a wound.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think...
Honestly, Greg would be struggling to wound on 2s at this rate, mate. So
Yeah,
I don't
you know
think
what?
You need it.
there's
I think
been
we've
an
had
obscene amount of...
seven ones out of 10 dice.
Yeah, but like this is the problem. What I've found in these games is if someone has bad dice 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5, suddenly it's 5s and 6s for days.
Oh yeah, I had that the weekend. My poor round 1 opponent. So I got my new shiny island dice for the BTC. I was playing against one of the guys that come over from Ireland to just play somebody who can play on DTS.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. And then he gave me 9 5-up saves, and I rolled 8 of them.
Been there, done that to him.
and then he did it again with the next unit, and I rolled 8 of them again.
Cool.
Yeah, he was not so happy. That was
You're not going to get all 30s a minute, are you?
Nah, not all of them. Parlin.
There was the famous one that I don't know if Greg's ever told you about this, Charles. The very first time I ever played Greg in a
Oh yeah,
tournament.
this is amazing.
And it wasn't like, was it 1,500 points? It was a weird one. And you were only allowed to take like 1 of each things unless it was battle line. It's one of those imp special ones. It was really fun, but like it was more to get people trying to get into the swing of it. I put a unit of 30 boys into Greg's Death Watch, and he put all of them onto the saves, onto the Terminator. So it was 36 saves. 2 ups because boys didn't have AP1 at the time. They were just still the standard choppers. It was 8th edition. He saved every single one of them until the last one, which he failed, which he re-rolled and passed. And he rolled them all 1 at a time.
Yeah, that's like the Archon 2-up Invan saves that they always either save everything or die on the
buddy.
first.
Just tell me how many attacks you're getting in right now.
So it'll be 24.
24 hitting on 4, so 12s, but you got the sustained. Maths for me, please. Thank you. So 4 extra on, that's a 16. You're wounded on 5s. I think I'm alright, save the CP. If he dies, he dies.
Okay. If he does, he does.
If he dies, he dies.
So yeah, 4s and 6s are good.
I see 2. So,
See, lots of 1s and 3s.
yep, glad I didn't waste the CP currently.
Because Charles has stitched me up.
I think you're still ahead on average on the maths there, though.
Nah, it looks pretty good.
Remember that conversation we said about not being salty about dice, Greg? Please don't.
It's all right. Greg hasn't got a reputation for being salty or anything.
It's not bad.
Okay. Cool. That is 7.
6.
6. Cool. See, this is why you don't let the Orc player do the maths.
6 wounds.
So I just need to make one of these. I've got 5 up.
Monsieur.
And you can fast roll it and then CP re-roll a single one now, which is a very nice change.
Now, which is lovely.
Really good change.
So he takes 4 damage, but he is alive on 2 wounds.
Coolio.
He's going to punch you back now.
You can.
So 6 2s. That is 6. Yeah, 6s explode. Cool. Everything hits. 1 explodes. Strength 6. So your toughest 3 Hormigans.
2s.
Re-rolling. So re-roll that 1. Nope. Cool. It was meant to be. So it's just the 6 at -1, 2 damage each.
That's really good, isn't he?
He's great. I love him. He's
Twin link knives were the bane
6s.
of my life.
4 will die.
He's soloed a Chaos Knight before. Gids was not happy.
1, 2.
Dale, I didn't mention this at the start, but I'll do it now. Bit of live coaching for the chat as well. When it's on, like you two are doing an activation in this corner, if one of you goes and stands on the other side, it balances out the screen a little bit. Thank you. I was going to try and communicate you to that with hand gestures, but it would have just looked like
and I
shooing you off or whatever.
What are you on about?
So the idea is, if he falls back, he has to
Chatsy
go
the
over a
curtain a
model,
little bit there.
so he'll have to do a desperate escape act.
You think I'm going to fall back?
So a little bit of try-pointing there.
Yes,
Very nice.
I have got pistol.
that's fine.
Doesn't
I know
he
you
have
won't
to,
take one of them.
It's not your turn yet for the battle shot. All good.
Cool. So I didn't get assassinate. I'll do baby cleanse, so I'll get 2 points and I'll get a CP extra.
Woohoo!
So I'm up to 2 CP.
I got up to 2. Yep.
All right, Dale, what secondary do we get in? Turn 1.
Let's have a look. Do you want to do the
Are they
obligatory
yours or
shuffle
mine?
of my cards?
Oh, have you two swapped the colours on the cards as well?
No, he's red. It's just they're
Okay,
over
good.
here because it was easier
Are they
to keep.
different colour?
Miller's pointing out that it was a Highlanders tournament.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
why
you,
it was
Miller.
a weird point. Are they different colour? Yes, there's a green one and a red one.
I can't tell the difference.
Oh,
Attack
God,
and
yeah, the
defender.
two colours he literally can't see
Oh,
the
yeah.
difference. Engage on all fronts.
Not bad.
Recover assets.
Pretty terrible.
Don't know what that does. So that sounds like a CP to me.
So recover assets is you do an action that completes at the end of Greg's next turn. Depending which section of the board you do it in, if you do it in 2 sections, you get 3 points. If you do it in 3 sections, you get it for 6 points. The sections being your
If you
deployment
keep
zone
it as well, and
no
try
man's
and do
land.
it, and I stop you, you're forced to keep the card.
and opponent's thing. But
That's a
notably,
CP.
you will,
Even if it's not a CP.
you
it's
will
not.
notice about that card when it was released, it was a fixed secondary, and it was by far one of the best fixed
Yes.
secondaries. If you just built for it, it was so consistently.
It's
good
just
to
if
score.
that if you fail to do it, it's so like damaging, like real bad.
Right then.
Are we keeping both of those, or are you using your
I'm-
cycling now that that's not once per game anymore?
I'm
Another
keeping
big
both
change?
of them because my Grots are still a 4-up. So if I fail to get that CP, then I've got the CP.
When is the Grots done?
Movement phase now.
So it's movement phase, not command phase, because the
Yeah.
new orders, and this is one that came up a fair bit over the weekend, the new order stratagem is specifically at the end of the command phase, so you resolve any command phase abilities first, and then you can do that. So if you're guard, for example, you have to issue all your orders before even thinking about seeing what your next order is going to be. That's quite a big change that I think is going to have a lot more impact than people actually realise off the rip.
Yeah, so the Grots one, they changed it because it was in the command phase, but then people point out if you go first, you don't get it because you didn't hold the.
Oh, because it's
objective.
the start of the command phase,
Yeah.
not yeah. Instead of just making it the end of the command phase like everything else.
So unsurprisingly, it's turn 1. I'm not going to War. It's not happening because that would be dumb.
Coward.
What is going to happen is the Squighog unit here. I'm going to move 10. And I'm going to abuse that pivot rule because.
Don't you have to pay for it now?
I don't.
The model on a round base doesn't. The guys on not round bases do.
They changed it again.
And it's
to be
model by
really
model.
I
clear.
literally read this the
I
other
know.
day.
No, it's-
Someone
it's-
told me
so-
about this, but they haven't updated it.
It's because it never needed updating. It specifically said if you're a monster or a vehicle on a round base, you don't
Yeah.
pay the pivot. Everything else that's on a round base doesn't have a pivot value anyway.
Yeah.
Anything that's not on a round base has a pivot
Oh,
value.
unsurprisingly,
Yeah,
I've read
they-
the rule wrong.
Yeah. So the individual bike riders, your rain, that sort of stuff, they have to pay the pivot. It's another death knell for guard horses. But the boss knob, who is on a round base, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's great.
It's done.
I'm firing a bomb squig. Yep. So on a 2-up, those farmers are going to take a bomb squig. They do. And it's 2 mortal wounds, please, sir.
Yeah, also Dale,
Yes.
War, as has been pointed out in chat, happens at the start of the battle round, not in your command phase.
I'm aware.
That whole speech you gave, sort of pointless.
You know what? I do what I like. I make my own rules. I'm a loose cannon.
That's the next Orcs unit coming out.
Loose cannon.
That does sound like an Orc unit, to be fair.
That was an absolutely phenomenal poker show, I think,
Um,
called Loose Cannon. Or it might be Wild Cannon. Oh, he's got a sign on.
No, bloody fuck off work. So, right. So, apologies for that bit dead air. While my brain just kind of reset of what I need to do with this list because I need to not just Hail Mary and give Greg all my units.
No, you can.
I need to not.
No, you can.
Um,
If you want to. I know you want to, Dale.
so I'm gonna.
Remember, you're an orc. Don't forget. Come on, Dale. Don't forget you're an orc. I've got him.
Not just playing Orcs, he is just an Orc.
He is the orc.
Right. I need to just apologies. Just making
It's so
sure
good to see your army on the table again. So we're playing you a lot on TTS
Yeah.
and have not seen your army out on the table for a long time, and it's beautiful.
You happy that if he was set up properly, that'd be a 7-inch charge?
I'm not happy. it's the rules, but it's
Satisfied it's illegal.
Yeah.
Conclusion.
Oh, yeah, that's the correct one I'm looking for. So I can do that, and then you hit my screen.
Yeah, I had a long conversation with a World Eaters player, and we set up and we talked about this really like crucial charge you had to make, and I was like, He goes, "Are you happy that if I do this, 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 and this, it's like a 3-inch charge?" And I was like, "Happy is the wrong word to use there." But yes, I
Absolutely
am.
not.
Then I rolled a 6 on the Phantasm, and he rolled a Snake Eyes charge, so it was all fine in the end. And I was like, "Are you happy that that's failed?"
No one is happy when anyone uses Phantasm, Charles. You're aware of this.
I was playing Mono Harlequins. I paired up into, it was one of the Black Crow guys, Sam, lovely guy. I paired
Love
up
the
into a
Black
3
Crow
and 0.
guys.
Into a 3-0 player. I was not impressed about it, but it was a lot
Are
of fun.
any Black Crow guys watching? See if you can get a shout out.
Unless
in the
Forge
chat.
World Titan is, then no.
I do apologise.
Well, if they are,
I
they're
do
being
not
very
know
quiet.
who those guys are, but then again, that's on me because I'm out of the loop on everything.
They're a pretty new team actually. They're sort of same sort of age as us, I think.
I think they're a little bit younger actually. I think they only started
and they're
recently,
growing
yeah.
really big as well, and they're really sound lads.
Yeah, they've
Oh,
got a
nice.
really nice community. Me and Greg went on their podcast.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, was that the podcast you guys were on?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, that one.
So these guys are, I'm going to shuffle them now. So these Mega Knobs, they've got a 6-inch move because of
They all
him.
get off the table.
Oops. And I'm going to try and move them so they are an inch away from these walls, but that is the intention.
All good.
And hopefully your 25mm base stuff will be dead, so I don't have to worry about
Forge
it.
World Titan is from Redacted, who is they're another. I think that I don't know how long they've been around, but I've seen their names pop up a lot.
I played
feel like
a
I've
guy
played
called
some.
JP from Redacted. He's a really nice guy.
I know they've got was it Luke Townsend, the Demons player?
Maybe.
Like one of the, I think he's the best in the UK at the moment.
Not familiar with him, but yeah.
Seems like a really nice guy from conversation I've been. But yeah, they've been doing well as well.
Awesome.
But it's good to see them here, or see you here specifically.
So that, you can't shoot me, you can with that, but I can just do a little advance and get in here. So these Squig Old boys are going to come forward.
Did you pay the pivot price?
They're all facing this way.
Okay.
They're about to do an advance. Apologies, let me just...
I should roll it for you.
Yeah, I probably should have asked. Don't
But
get
then
me
you've
wrong.
just
Yeah, but then you
deprived
get
us.
one. Yeah.
You've just deprived of me switching to the front cam as Dale did that little run around the corner.
It's all right, guys. I got a 1 on that advance.
You do it again.
No, I don't think I will.
Remember when Orks had, was it reroll advances and charges? Or
Yeah, it was
just reroll
incredible.
charges?
8th edition.
Oh. Here we go.
Here we go. It was brilliant. And Mob Rule, where all my stuff was immune to leadership unless you killed 14 models out of 30.
I hated 8th edition Orcs
Yeah, I loved them.
with a passion.
You just hated my mech guns.
Yeah. It was not a combat army. Oh, I'm a combat army. You're not.
No, I'm aggressive Tau.
You're playing Tau, yeah, with the screen.
Right, so they've moved there. So the Squigogs have moved there. Squigogs moved there. They're not firing a bomb squig, very specifically, because I think it's completely useless against that lad over there. And if I fire them into them, I make a charge longer. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Do I need to bring the guns out? These guys don't really have guns, do they?
Nope, no guns. These do.
He's got an horrible gun. What are their guns? They're the flamethrowers. These are the horrible flamethrowers.
No, he's the flamethrower.
He's
They've
the
got
flamethrower.
18-inch range, 3 damage guns, strength 10.
Oh, those stupid things. Right, yep.
I don't think I mentioned that you might not know. They've got a -1 to hit aura as well.
That's what I remember about those
and
guys.
if
is
you
the
below
minus
half
one
strength, you're -1 to wound as well.
So you
Is
can't
it
shoot
not
me
if you
through
battle
there.
shots?
No.
Oh no, that's the +1 to wound combo that
Can you tell me how far he
I
moves?
don't have any
Sorry.
elixir on this list. They move 8.
So he...
Sorry, he gives assault and lethals. So if I can advance.
That's fine.
So.
It just means I do, I think, the correct decision, because the truck, I believe, moves 12, if I remember rightly. I moved it down there because my phone was going, oh, sorry, guys. Boo-ba-doo. Greg, can you do a dance for me, please, just while you fill this thing
That's
out?
not happening.
Dance for
It's
me.
definitely not happening. You can tell me what you're thinking with your turn though, if you want to fill some dead space.
Get that monologue going.
Yeah.
Well, this
come
is
on.
it. Is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do incredibly unorky things. There is going to be some charging, but I kind of need to stage, which is technically orky.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's really not.
thank you. So the idea is hopefully, because
Just
apparently...
setting it up for the next turn, basically.
Yeah, I'm setting up for the next turn. I'm trying not to get all of my stuff killed before turn 3, which is inevitably what I normally do, because I'm clever like that. This objective is sticky now. Admittedly, it's got grots on it, so it doesn't really matter. But, you never know. Someone might hit the
Did
grots.
you roll for your extra CP?
I didn't. It is the movement phase. Could you just roll me a dice, please, Greg?
It's going to be a 1.
It's a 4. I get the CP, which is lovely. Thank you. So you can roll high.
Shut up.
So these boys are just going to shuffle behind this wall here because I don't want to get them attacked.
Remember, I've got my Trigon coming in and my exit green.
Another reason why they're kind of not pushing forward because I've got stuff in reserve to deal with that for when those two pop up. But you also kind of have to do the same thing. Admittedly, my stuff in Deep Strike is nowhere near as terrifying as your stuff in Deep Strike.
I don't know, Unit of Knobs is pretty amazing.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. Do you mind if I just alter his movement slightly?
Of course.
Just pop him back here.
No, of course I mind.
Yellow card.
So I looked at it from this angle and not Greg's side, because obviously it's a different angle. I realised that he probably should be a little bit further back. I measured everything from Greg.
No, this is on the Wi-Fi.
No, but I thought you got the phone to stop this.
I'll try. I'll switching over. I'll make it work.
I thought that was the point of you paying that money to do it.
Yeah, I know, but like the Wi-Fi is still infinitely better.
So they're going to move back onto there. I've kind of squashed them that way so they've got better fields of fire down each side. I'll explain that when we're back up and running.
Yeah, we seem to be back. It just seems to be random momentary drops, which is a bit of a headache. So
just in case
switch to the phone Wi-Fi.
Anybody didn't catch that. Effectively, I've pushed the looters back a bit more, just so it means anything pops up, they've got complete lines of sight down both sides of my deployment. These boys have shuffled over. In fact, they need to shuffle over slightly more. No, don't lean on the table, Dale. You've already told me this once. The Grots have moved in. Just, you know, they're there. They're doing their bit. Just stops Greg landing immediately on an objective by crowding it. So, in theory, do I do a jumping move? I'm done with my movement. So, yeah. They've moved over there, so the Squigogs have moved, everything's kind of staged up, they've come out. The two chaff units that I kind of wanted to have there anyway are going to be cleared out in theory. So, we'll move on to my shooting phase, and in a classic Orc shooting phase, that's my shooting phase. We'll go into the charge phase.
You sure that's shooting phase?
Well, if I shoot them, I suddenly clear that.
Yeah,
they can't see him.
Yeah.
They can't shoot them.
There was as a hero you're forgetting about. You don't deserve to shoot him now.
I don't want to. I just feel like I don't want to shoot his pistol.
Does that hero also need to do a battle shock test?
He does.
Oh,
he
yeah, he
does.
does.
So let's do that first. The battle shock test is fine. And then I hit on.
I see what you mean. If I take
Yeah.
that one, it'll make the charge.
Yeah.
Less.
Like I thought about it. I thought no, because they've got the +1 to charge.
I thought
and
you
he's
just
already quite
forgot. I
close.
apologise.
No, it's okay because I did say in your turn I was going to fire a pistol. So.
Too nice.
Yeah, you are really nice. You're a nice man. Right, so let's do
Said
that
no
charge
one ever.
first.
Go on then.
So the Squighogs are charging into the Hormigans to help Snickrot. I'm pretty sure he'd be fine, but you know, gives them a bit of extra movement. Cool, that's 6, so 7 on the die with the +1. Thank God it just gets me in.
You get +1 because of...
This man here.
Cool.
So he gives them +1. Doesn't give them +1 to hit, which is annoying, unlike every other war boss, but that +1 to charge actually does work better, I think.
Wouldn't be in combat who went for that.
Well, yeah, exactly that. So.
Is that just their data sheet ability, or is that enhancement I forgot to put on the army list?
No, so that's just his data sheet ability. He just, if he's leading a unit, he gets to do that. I also get to heroics for free
Oh, that's really good.
with the Squig bosses, even if it's already been done.
All of those abilities got a lot less really good when heroic went to 1 CP. I discovered, like, somebody going, oh yeah, I can heroic for free with this unit. I'm like, well, you could do it for a CP anyway.
I know, but like, so they originally were able to heroic for 1 CP before they changed it, so they had to change their thing.
So now they can do, I guess because it's a name stratagem, you can do it twice. That is probably the really nice bit about it, rather than it being free.
So I can do it with that unit and that unit. You're unlikely to interrupt over here. So I'm just doing a, yeah. So, right, those boys are charging into these Hormigans over here. I think, what do we say, 7?
Yeah.
That's not a 7, Greg.
You're going to re-roll?
No, because I don't need to.
Okay.
Like, they're going to come at them anyway. I need the CP elsewhere.
Oh, we talked about this on the way.
Yep.
Watch it for Dale.
Don't you even... Oh, no, to be fair, if I do re-roll that, I go down to 2, because I got the CP from the Grots. I go back up to 3. I'm not going to spend anything else. Actually, you taught me into it, Greg. We're going to do a mini war, and we're re-rolling this charge. Absolutely spectacular. You know what, Greg? You're a good lad. You taught me into some good stuff. Let's see what the boys can do in this.
Violence.
Well, I'm hoping so. So 9 gets him there, and that would be base, but it's still the classic old Tyranid model thing of they've overhung the bases so much they're almost impossible to have.
Just have a look at the tail on that Norn Emissary.
I know it's ridiculous.
I was like, I'm convinced that this is not the right base.
No, that's what they look like.
No, that is the base they're on, yep. It is a really cool model, though.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Big
Tyranid
fan
models
of it.
are cool.
Amazing. Can't wait to paint it.
Like, did you watch Starship Troopers as a kid? Yes. There we go.
Would you like to know more?
That's
Fantastic.
a good reference.
Big fan of that. Yeah, I really want to do when I can be bothered, a diorama that is Guard versus Nids.
So
Full Starship Troopers.
you could make the base a mega base as well.
Yeah,
That'd be
because the Angel of Redemption, is it the big Dark Angel's fortress
cool.
and the Guard defense lines? They are very, very good at making that sort of square with
They are.
the shields. That'd be such a good project to do if I got a bit more space.
I think I'm going to start here because realistically you're not interrupting over there.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
You haven't thrown away Assassination.
How many attacks do you get here?
So depending on how many I get in, it's 3 each because I'm not in the War. So 30 attacks.
Hitting on.
Freeze, but he's hitting on force because of power claw, but his is strength 9 minus 2 damage.
Are they all 1 damage otherwise?
Yeah, and I got sustained hitting you on freeze.
So I could give them 5 at Phone of Pain, but I don't think it matters, so I won't
I'm going to
bother.
pile in while you decide.
No, I'm not going to anyway.
Because
I think they're dead either way.
I don't know what.
Is it
Absolutely.
Assimilation Swarm or no? Is it Unending Swarm, whatever it is, that lets you get the big engagement range on gaunts, or is that their data sheet? Or am I just making
It's
things up now?
detachment.
That detachment.
Oh no, the engagement range, that doesn't exist for...
It used to be an old rule.
Yeah, if they were in
I thought you
squads of
meant
20 or
consolidate.
more.
That's it. They used to consolidate 6 of the stuff, didn't they?
Oh, I thought there was like Chittering Swarm or something where they had like, if there was enough of them, they could fight through.
Anything that gets that is Green Tide now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be getting my wires
And even
crossed
that has been justifiably nerfed. So I'm going to start there. So everyone's in. So 27 of the normal boys. 3, 6.
My favourite thing about this stream is, for every guest I'm going to have, at the end of each stream, I'm going to take a screenshot of how out of whack all the cameras are after you've all clomped around it and like kicked it left and right.
I've not kicked it.
It's definitely me. It's old. Look, I've got massive stompers. I'm a big clumsy orc player. I'm doing my best. I'm amazed I haven't accidentally flipped something.
I've been stood here cringing. He had his big hand man it and rocked it around earlier as well.
So 3 6s explode. There's a lot of... Oh, that's cocked. So there we go. Take out these 1s and 2s.
There's a 2 over there.
Thank you very much. Put those there. So 3 go back in. And then I am only strength 4 because I'm a regular boy.
Just freeze them.
Just the freeze, actually. And let's see how many I can... It looks that's about right, actually. It's done. I've done that normal thing where I've seen a clump of 1s and 2s and gone, oh no, it's gone bad. No, it's actually about right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 saved. Minus 1, please, sir. Die, bug, die.
6s. They're dead.
Cool.
The only good bugs are dead, bug.
Are you doing your part?
I'm always doing my part. Right, now I'm going to... Because I cannot physically get into engagement range, I'm going to pile back towards an objective. And let's get into cover, lads. Admittedly, have you still got that stuff that just ignores my cover anyway?
No.
Oh, that's pleasant.
But it's lots of AP anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter.
Matters to
Unless
me,
you
Greg.
AP orc
It matters to me, Greg.
Unless you wag.
Which, I'll be honest...
Why did you just go randomly brummy when you were?
Because he is a brummie.
I know,
Brummy
but
wag.
it only comes out when he was.
Spend a long time trying to get rid of the accent, don't you, Greg?
What accent?
So I'm then going to pick this unit, unless you want to interrupt with the Hornets.
I do not.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You've got the TP to do it. All right, cool. Just helping you out. You've
You're
been
not.
helping me.
No, you're not.
He's going to move around there.
Do you do impact mortals or anything as well?
No, unfortunately not. I need
Impact mortals are bonkers. That's what I also discovered. Just any way of doing damage out of phase is just really good. Especially mortals as well, for those annoying characters that stand back up on a 2+ or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, so nice.
So one of them isn't going to get in, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Do you?
I'm happy to pick them up. Is that okay on stream to do that?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
These
It's
aren't
what
gonna
you do in a
survive.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
that's the whole
guys
point.
would definitely die to these. There's only 4 of them left, so AP2.
Yeah.
AP1.
So they would get a save, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, and the squig bosses, squig jaws do dev wounds, so 1/6, and suddenly like just dub. I believe that is the end of my turn, because if I pile them, he comes out and shoots them. So I want to make that a bit more difficult, and I can only go closer to the centre of the objective, which is why I'm not going to move, because it puts me further out. Snickrock can't activate because he did not charge. So yeah, I believe at the end of my turn, I've got...
How many quarters are you engaging in?
I need to measure that one over there, unfortunately.
They are absolutely fine.
They're fine.
Alright, cool.
Because they got rid of the 3-inch thing. So you just need to be over the halfway line now.
Amazing, thank you.
And
So
what
I'm
are
in
you
3/4,
doing?
and I'm
Recovery.
pinning off recover assets,
But
believe
you
it or
do not gain a CP. Sounds good.
So we are both now on free CP, I believe, Greg.
Alright, as we go into Greg's
Before
turn.
you make any decisions, Greg,
Are
while you
these
say
mine
that,
or yours?
they are mine. Because you are red, you can't see red. I keep forgetting. I'm going to put mine over there just so we don't make that mistake. Am I going to war? Am I going to
I'll cover
war?
these up so you don't know what I've got.
Oh, sorry guys, this is going to take me a hot second. So,
Oh boy, we'll see the smoke coming out first.
yeah.
But whilst he's thinking, remember to hit those YouTube buttons. Look at
Oh,
that for a
which
space
is
for
what?
this segue.
Charles,
Go on, Greg, what are the YouTube buttons?
isn't it smash, like, and subscribe?
And
Hit that little bell.
there we
That's the
go.
one.
That's
And that does not mean punch Charles. Before you walk over and do that.
So here's my thinking. So I'm going to do a gold monologue. So obviously the problem with the war is you call it the start of the battle round, which makes whoever's going first, even though in Pariah Nexus, turn 2 is a huge advantage. If I call the war now, Greg just sits back and I have to come towards him. But if I don't call the war, then Greg can push forward and deal with my stuff. No, I've talked myself out of it. I'm not going to war this turn. I'm not going to war this turn because my brain got somewhere and I think you saw the gears going.
So I got Call the Horde, which I can automatically redraw because you don't have anything I can score it with.
No.
Extend
No.
battle lines and defend stronghold. Not too shabby. I don't mind those at all.
No, good. Did you hear that, Charles?
I did, mate, yes.
Cool.
My ears aren't just decorative.
No command phase shenanigans to do, so
That's nice.
I'll just move on. I mean,
And on the primary, how many are you on,
Do
Greg? Just the one?
Just the one. Just the one this
5
term.
points.
5 points, yeah.
Right, so... You sure you don't want a shadow?
I'm sure. There's nothing to shadow.
There's loads of things to shadow. Look at all my units that can be taking battle shock tests right now.
Dale, it's a
Greg
no.
probably wants to get home by 11. That's why he's not shadowing when you've got your whole army up.
What OC have you got on here?
So currently,
Just
it's
one.
just him, so it's OC2, I
Two.
believe.
Okie dokie.
I know the actual Squiggle boys themselves are OC2.
Cool.
He's OC bonkers, isn't he?
So OC 4.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
But if I get there, I can't shoot him. So it's a difficult one.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Refreshing H2O.
It is hot as balls this today. It's at least a little bit cooler now, but when I was setting up earlier, oh my god, I was sweating.
Yeah, I do not envy you, mate. I do not envy you.
Yeah,
Well, the air conditioning on my train was gorgeous.
Oh, I strongly considered it for the past few summers, looking at getting like an out of the window air conditioner, and then I find the price tag. I'm like, maybe not. They are very expensive in the UK.
So he'll be able to see from here.
Yep. Well, you can see from anywhere if you take his arms off, Greg.
He's
Takes
modelling
off
for
and put on
advantage at its highest.
He's on to me.
Yeah, that's an inch off, isn't it? Yeah.
Mr. Norn himself.
I'm assuming that's the intention. He's an inch off, yep.
Yes, yeah. I'll just see around the corner. That's the back of his base.
Cool. So
Base goes to there.
I'm all
No,
right.
I'm
I've
good.
got that, and Greg's got his Greg-proof one. So, are we top down or front on? Top down. Awesome. So I don't have to dance. What are you thinking, Greg?
So I'm going to get my Norn onto his home, his lovely home objective, and now he's going to love that for as long as you don't kill him.
I just won't.
So how many attacks do these squig boys get?
So the hogs themselves get 3 attacks each, strength 6, -1/2 damage.
Can you give them lethals?
No.
Okay.
The riders have 3 attacks each. Obviously, they go up to 4 in a war. They are strength 5, lance -1/2 damage, but they're anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4 up.
Right, so they're minimum 4s.
Yeah. And then the squig boss, he is 6 attacks. I always get that bit wrong. I always have to double check it. With his big chopper, which is strength 5 or 6, but it won't matter because it's 4 anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4 up. -1/2 damage. Are you sensing a theme here?
Yeah. It's all -1, no way of improving it.
Yes, there's no way of improving that. The only thing that is not -1 is the squig itself, which I think is -2 or 3, and that does have dev wounds. So if I roll a 6, it's just flat 3 dev
I kind of like dev wounds though, so I get a better save.
Yes, you do, don't you?
Well, I guess I don't get a save at first, but yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have to try and tank it. It is what it is.
I also don't think I can fit through that gap looking at this side, because that should be the same.
Of course you can't, no. Yeah, it was the same problem I've got.
Yep.
Yep, that is a new feature of the UKTC terrain where they've measured basically the front of that wall as you're, like from the top down, is 9 inches away from the edge, which means the edge is a lot closer than the 4 or 5 that people are used to. Some subtle changes with the new set.
Yeah, so... I can't feel if I've made...
Sorry, yeah. I've moved my Hive Tyrant here. I'm thinking about either using this Exocrine to deal with the boys, or I'm thinking of getting some more shots into these guys and trying to kill as many as I can whilst I can.
Does that have a less big bang profile then, the Tron effect, or is it...
This one, it's got the big boy pro.
Is it only like 2 shots then, or am I...
It is, but
okay.
It's sustained. I know, not infantry, so I'm not sustained. So, but you know,
God, yeah, they're
a failed save is a dead one. So you've not wagged.
I have got 5 up in Feel No Pain.
It's going to be a D6 plus D6 damage.
We've been here before, Greg.
So it should kill 2 if they go.
You know
through.
what? Yes, it should. Not what I was looking for, actually. But thank you. That's useful to know that that's there. I don't need that because I don't have guns.
I'm going to go back this way with the Hive Tyrant.
Just checking.
And then the Exocrine will advance.
Are we ready? Can he beat a 1?
No,
he cannot.
It's another 1.
Jesus. So
This is wildly different than playing his the Vanguard.
On the bright side, if he gets salty, at least he'll talk.
So 2, 9, so it'll be that 7. So we'll go.
Oh no!
So I can't make it.
Oh
actually.
no! I am upset.
6. The 6 to there.
The question mark there was something else.
How does it work when I go through here, like with the pivot? Do I have to pivot before I reach it?
So you move, and then
Can I move over it, or do I have to?
Wait, by it, what do you mean?
Like, so this is a monster. This is a monster.
Yes.
So
No
I
part of your
can't-
base at any point can move over
no,
his
so I'd
base.
have to pivot here.
So you have to
right?
move, yeah, but you can pivot as much and as many times as you want. It's not just pay 2 point inches and pivot. So you move,
So I'm gonna be
pivot,
moving-
move, pivot, move, pivot.
Moving 9 then, so I've moved 6. So I've got.
Sure. So you've
One
moved
left.
6 plus 2, 8 basically for the pivot.
I've only got 1 left. It's not going to be enough.
Try enough for what? Try and get that angle down into
Yep.
the.
So he'll just
Yep.
stay here and shoot some of
Boys,
these
boys,
instead.
boys.
Indeed.
The boys are back in town.
So you shouldn't be able to fit Storm Boys or Knobs here or here.
Do what I like, mate. I do what I like.
Malaceptor.
So
He'll pivot.
currently, how I see it,
2.
depending on what I have left at
Move
the end
5
of
out.
Greg's turn.
He's got 1 left. So I'll pivot.
Ooh.
And then go an inch.
I think Depending on what happens in this turn, I think I have to go. Do I have to? I'm going to talk myself out of it, Greg.
Do you have to hit your go button in the non-war turn, or do you think you'll be alright to just hold for another turn?
Well, the upside is I do have to hit my go button in the non-war turn anyway, because at the start of the battle round I then call the war, which gives me another turn of durability.
I see, so
Yeah.
you use the war as a defensive tool rather than just the,
Yeah.
hey, it gives me a bunch of movement and a few extra bits of good stuff.
So that is, yeah, that's the general idea. Unfortunately, I've kind of done myself a little bit here. Where's he come from?
Strat reserve.
Yes, he has.
That would be where he started the turn.
Is he going to try and get line of sight on him?
Yeah, these should all have. He's got his big head poking out.
I don't think he can, bud. Like him, I've got no issue with because he's close enough. But
No, I think you're right. Actually, he'd have to move up.
We got that on camera.
We got that on
We got that on camera. Greg, I think you're right. Yeah, look at that. Orcs know how shooting works.
So
Reality, pretty lines.
He'll go to there where I could see.
yeah, absolutely not going to contest that.
This
that
one.
thing is.
Maybe I won't bring this in, or maybe I'll bring it in down here and just shoot some of these for now.
Engagement range is an inch. Can I get there and hit him? Maybe. I can't get through that gap, but I could hit him.
Oh, can you? Then I'll move back.
How
Oh,
could I
yeah,
get-
because you can squeeze
I
your
can
base.
just push my normal squigs through and then sit them behind it as well.
I'll just do that then.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I don't need to come closer at all. So I'll just make sure I can just see him. Yeah, don't need.
That's, I've been given a laser, so I'm going to use it. There we go. Job's good.
It's a good laser.
Laser.
What do I do with this guy? So I can't help out over here because of the range. Got a 36-inch range on the exocrine, so that won't be helpful at all. I could come here and shoot some of them for no good reason.
Double check. Because he's not a monster anymore, they can just move through him and not worry about it, can't they?
Yes, if
Yeah,
if you're all in a unit, I think if the whole unit itself is all monsters as well, they can move through it. Wouldn't quote me on that one, but because they're not monsters, they can move through him, even if he was a monster.
Yeah.
So the only thing that can't move through other things is monsters and vehicles through other monsters and vehicles.
Okay. So they go to.
That's another big advance there, Greg, mate.
They're going to come this way instead.
Sorry.
No, I'm not had the best advance.
Your advances have been tragic. There's no two ways about it.
And then this guy will.
I'm just enjoying the fact that on front camera, Greg looks about as tall as I do when I'm stood next to Greg. It makes me smile. It's like me next to Scott was something. Are you moving closer? He's in his platform Crocs as well.
I'm not wearing Crocs.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
We don't say things like that about people. Not on a live stream, Charles.
There is
Right.
nothing wrong with wearing Crocs.
Right, sorry.
So what OC on you got on there? 2?
Just two on there, mate. And I did check, I can -1 to wound that unit. I thought it was for infantry, it's not. It doesn't affect vehicles, grots, and monsters. And he is no longer a monster, so.
No
But he
worries.
doesn't have the inbuilt -1 like he used to, so.
All good. Right. That's my movement. Do some shooting then.
Yeah, come at me.
I will.
Dale,
Hello.
do you want to rapid ingress? Because you're not used to having stuff in reserve.
Yeah, you're right, I am. Do I want to rapid ingress? Actively, let me just have a quick think. Greg, can you just vamp a sec while I and ah about where I want to bring these knobs in?
I moved 2 things to shoot here, hopefully. Maliceptor can't reach, sadly, so all this is probably, well, you should clear the boys off. I don't have any. I wanted to get the exocrine out to here to shoot there as well, and I thought I could get an exocrine here, but I got the angle wrong, so
I'm
it is what
going
it
to
is.
spend that. Is it 1 CP for? Yep, cool. I'm going to spend that, and I am going to rapid ingress down here because I think that is the best place to pop them.
What, this side?
Over here, yep.
And this is your looters with the spanner, is it?
No, this
No,
is
the looters are
knobs.
over there with the spanner.
Oh.
These are knobs
Oh, normal.
with power claws.
Very nice.
So the idea is you don't want to be seen by anything here.
Yep. So
No
I think accidentally I've put him in a place where he can't be seen, but it's 6 inches if I remember rightly coming in.
Wholly within 6, yep.
Yep.
The number of times I've seen people walk their reserves into guns and been like, oh, I didn't want you to shoot them. It's like,
18 did you say on him?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're okay there. No one else can see. He's 6 inches. He's got a massive base. But you know what I say? It's not the base size that matters, boys.
it's the ones you roll on the advance.
It's the size of the power claw.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, mine are both small, so shit.
Right then, I'll do some shooting. Maleceptor will shoot into these guys. How many wounds are these?
They're 3 wounds each. 4 up save, 5 up feel no pain. Toughness 7.
T7. Yeah, so go to Maleceptor first. Wow, yeah, here's the big dice
that's
coming.
not what I wanted to see.
So 10 shots.
It's not what I wanted to see, boys.
Not good.
Freeze to hit.
That's what I wanted to see.
And then freeze to wound.
Okay.
5 wounds. AP 2.
So I am in cover.
So you'll get AP 1. So we
Down, 5 ups.
5 ups and then 5 ups.
Damage on this.
3 damage each.
Well, that's a really good roll, actually. So that's 3 saves.
Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind. Were your 6s sustained or not because they're not infantry?
They're not infantry.
So it's
Yeah.
only against infantry you get
Exactly, yeah.
So one's alive on a
I was
wound.
about to call you out for making a mistake there, and then I thought I through for a second.
I'd love them
Yeah.
to be sustained here, but they're not.
One's dead.
So it's specifically against infantry and not sustained against everything that isn't monsters and vehicles.
Exactly.
Understood.
I believe, unless I've got that wrong, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I shall look it up for you.
Tyrannifex will shoot all of his guns here as well.
Yep.
So D6 plus 6 flamer for 9 shots.
That's horrible.
It's only strength 6 though.
Okay, so we win on 5s. I'll take that.
Only 2.
Damage.
AP 2 ignoring cover. 2 damage.
Cool. So 6s.
Mhm.
Nope.
2 damage each.
Just roll 4 at once.
Yep,
because
it is only for infantry
That one
or
dead?
swarms specifically, which is weird.
Oh, swarms, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
There you
swarms
go.
is cute. There's also the
And I've
precision one, which I've literally never heard of.
I've got another gun. Can you look up Tyrannifex's swarm gun? It's called something hive. It's got like a little gun. I always forget.
You want me to look at your hives, do you, Greg?
Yes, please look at my hives.
They look fine to me, bud. You're doing good.
Tyrannifex, ranged weapons, flesh borer hive.
No, that's got 20 shots. It's not that one. There's one with like
There's the acid spray, the flesh borer hive, rupture cannon, or stinger salvos.
stinger salvos. What's that?
8 shots, hitting on 3, strength 5, 0, 1.
Cool. So freeze and 5s. 3
Free.
wounds, AP 0, so you get 3 ups.
Chin him.
You're good. Tyrannifex will have a go.
Did not. Oh, that was the flamey 5 first. I thought he had another gun for some reason.
No, so big boy will shoot down here.
Down into the knobs.
Yeah.
Cool. So they're -1 to wound. I'm assuming because you are going to be higher than tough strength.
Yeah, I'm strength 18.
Yeah. So you wound
Just a
on
little
3s.
So freeze to hit. You fuck. Wow. Never mind.
I'm not going to lie, Greg, because I looked at everything else, looked at that, and measured that. I forgot about him, so I'm actually quite happy that didn't.
Do you mind if I do his little guns here?
Yeah. You were always going to do that. As long as you accept I've got a 2-up save.
No. These are infantry, so sustain.
Yep.
And strength 5, so 4s. 3.
3.
AP now.
AP now, so I've got a 4-up save because I'm in cover. Unless you ignore it.
Nope.
I get it's a faff that you keep
Hey!
having to swap sides to balance it,
No, that
but
makes
my
sense to
god
me.
is it amusing.
Yep.
It's like
Okay. I will do
get the Benny Hill music and
Extra
just
screen
speed up the
number
shooting phase.
Yep.
What are my cards? Oh yeah, I just had to stand on things. Extra creed number 1 was going to shoot the boys. D6 plus 3 blast, so 7
It's
plus
a
number
unit of
2,
10.
so 9.
Yep.
So 5. So it's hitting on freeze. 60 are sustained.
Oh, cool.
So 2 go back in.
Lovely.
And then they are strength 9 now, so freeze.
2. No, I'm toughness 5. Yep, ignore me.
So that many, which is 8 at -3.
8 at -3.
You'll get cover, so -2.
Cool, some 6 ups. That's 8 dead, Greg. You've just absolutely done them.
I'd rather have rolled like that versus these.
So what was that shooting? That was him.
No, this is that execrete.
Oh!
He's got the same gun though, so don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it's strength better, isn't it, as well?
I'm not upset at all.
So I killed 8.
Yeah? Absolutely
How many
So
abysmal.
why is there
squad?
4 left?
Yeah.
Because I only grabbed 6.
Ran out of fingers.
He's cheating.
Like I said, orcs can't count higher than 6.
Honestly, this is better for me because of that.
How is this possibly better for you? Does it mean you
Everything's better for me, Charles.
the unit
It's
dies
just
in
how I was
less
born.
activations? So you have to pick up less times.
Inherently, Charles, everything is better for me because I'm naturally better. So
Ginger.
I even pull that off better than most people.
Bye. The Bible is going to... You can't advance and charge this turn, can you? Because you're not wagged.
Nope.
So he's just going to shoot these.
You don't have to,
I will though.
but you don't have to.
But I will though. God damn it.
This
Force-
feels familiar.
Ah,
This feels really
Exactly what
familiar.
happened to the last unit.
not going well. I think that's all my shooting. I'm going to attempt to charge on these to get me on the point.
Yeah, thought you might do some out.
I don't think anything else is going to charge because you're an inch away from the wall here. Aha. He's in.
Did that Maliceptor didn't advance? did it?
Yeah, he's in.
No.
I've got hopeful for a hot second because I saw the one first.
So I have to base, so I'll have to go touch him. Like so.
It's all right. You got 3 pivots, so you're good.
It's not free.
Not free on him.
Oh, it's oval. I will learn the rules one day.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do his sweep attack, so it'll be 6 attacks. What strength stuff are they? I'll roll him. So hitting on 3, 6 are sustained.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure it's strength.
7 minus 1 for
8
2.
now. So it's freeze anyway. So 2 at -1, 2 damage.
Cool.
Is Synapse strength only for punching or is it shooting as well?
Just for punching.
So ideally, I'd like 1/6.
Yeah, I've got it anyway because I'm OC4.
Oh yeah, you're OC4. But... Well, if I make 2 6s, then it's a contested because I'm OC4.
Yeah, but then you don't hold it. It's my plan. In fact, it's better if you
So
do
Dale,
survive.
you need
If you
3
get overwhelming
6s.
force, then you can't get it off him. So it's
You
ideal.
need-
The best thing to do is contest the objective.
Well,
Well, I've not.
you're not contesting it now.
No. There you go.
I'm going to punch you back with a power claw.
Cool. You're -1 to hit
Cool. I'm on.
and -1 to wound.
So I'm hitting on 5s. 6s explode. 1 hit.
And strength.
Normally strength 9, so I'll be wounding on 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So toughness 10. Toughness 11 actually.
No, you good. I'm fine.
Cool.
He's A-okay.
That would be.
End of your turn.
So I'll get 5 for extend.
Yep.
Is that my ones? No, these are
They're
my
your
ones.
ones under here.
And defend, I'm holding on to obviously for a turn. So I've got some good stuff on it. Should be fine.
No worries. So, how many points? So, I'm on 2 objectives, Charles. So,
For the lovely turn.
lovely 10. Check me
He
out.
owes me a battle shock.
I do. I owe you 2 battle shocks. So I've got old Snicker up down here as well.
You do?
So, Snicker up. Unsurprisingly, is fine. Weapon.
This idiot.
Right. Oh, he's fine.
He's very fine.
Yeah. You've just
Dude in the
angered
middle.
him. Yeah.
Loving it.
So we've passed all the battle shocks. Obviously, it's not the start of the battle round, so I don't war. You see, I learnt that. I knew that already.
But you didn't know that you're supposed to draw your secondaries first and battle shot comes right at the end of the command phase, didn't you?
No, of course I don't. Extend battle lines and assassination. What are your characters?
Just him.
It's just him. Oh. I'm up to 3 CP, correct, Charles?
Yes.
One whole character.
You're up to 3 and I have Greg up on 4.
So, is it worth spending that CP to get rid of assassinate? Because I'm just not going to assassinate him. I'd love to. I'm just not.
Yeah. It's unlikely.
So I think I do spend the CP at that point. No, don't be stupid, because if I don't get, it's a 4-up, and as soon as I spend the CP, I don't get that one. This is why I have the throwaway strat. Very nearly made a mistake. I believe I've already got extend battle lines, which is lovely. As long as I don't throw something away. Watch this space. So, I am going to do my movement now. I know you can rapid ingress, which won't be fun for me. Do I fall back? Is it worth falling back? No, because he's got guns. He's got guns, so it's not worth falling back. And that's gone. That's just, there's no point in even touching that. So I can take that back off you and hopefully remove a bug. I know you Overwatch.
Don't move a bug where? What? Sorry, what? Hit this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just ignore him and you just...
He does have a 4-up invul. They're quite tough. They're tier 11, and they've got the -1 to hit aura as well. So
yeah, but they've got the +1 to hit, so this is one of them things. It's, I think with the anti-vehicle, anti-monster, I think it's just kind of worth it for weight of attacks. I could be entirely wrong, but...
It's a good chance.
I'm trading here.
I can give it a 5-up for a pain as well.
That's cool. I'm going to fire a bomb squig at it in a minute just to annoy you. But there's no point in going for this. His defensive stats on that point...
Pretty nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mental. I can't... If I had my full big hunt blob, I'd have gone straight in, and I've probably maybe have even done him. I don't know what the maths
Don't get me wrong, that's what I'm testing it out.
Yeah.
So the whole theory of this is I'm going to have a little waffle during your turn, but that's the point. Like some armies can just do a bit, like Blood Angels probably can do it in a turn or two. Some good shooting armies like Tau can kill it pretty quick. But if he gets in
by it, what do we mean?
The Norn. Sorry, we're talking about the Norn.
Sure.
But if you get in a good position and get it onto its home objective, what it likes, it's what do you call it? The designated objective. Yeah, he is it's guaranteed primary, and what I've discovered pretty quickly playing, especially with the UKC missions, is primary is hard to score. So any primary you can score that's not in your homeland now is golden, and it's going to win. I think it'll win me games.
If you're not playing for the go second and secret mission for a bunch of primary,
and I think it's tough enough.
Scoring is hard.
Yeah, and I think it's tough enough. So if you do come and deal with it, let's say you did go back there with it, and then brought some knobs over to deal with it as well. Yeah, you'd kill it, but then I've got all this ready to kill the stuff.
Yeah, exactly that. So that's my thinking behind this. So by the way, these front 4 only moved 8 because I paid the 2 inches for the pivot. I'm going to roll a bomb squig now.
Yes.
Into him. Nope, doesn't go off. I'm out of bomb squigs.
Oh, is that, you get 1 each?
Yeah, because it's you get 1 per 4.
Don't need to get any.
No.
Oh, what's he then? It's a little squig.
That's a squig. It's an attack squig.
Oh.
I actually not know you're different.
No, you squigs, man.
I missed that.
I give you a
that
full essay on squigs.
I missed that moment on camera, and I'm very sad.
But what I'm going to do now, before I forget again, is the grots on a 4-up. I get the CP, so I'm back up to 4. So yeah, as I was saying, like I have to just concede that you're getting 10 points a turn until I can get to your home objective. There's no point in me going for that when I've got all this down here. I can probably do more damage over here than I can over there, so I think that's the correct way to play. Yeah, which is interesting for me. Can you just tell me the range on this lad here?
36.
36. So he moves 8, I imagine.
With an advance, which is an extra 1 for me, apparently.
So it doesn't matter where I put those flash kits. If they get out, he shoots at them next turn. Do I just try and put them somewhere else to put her out? Because they're just dying if I put them out. Whereas if I leave them in the truck, they've got at least a bit of a chance of surviving. So what I know I'm going to do is my boy Snickrot. Is he going to come off the table? That's the question.
When does that happen?
I should probably check that.
You're just going to pick him up.
Snickrot's uppy downy?
Yeah.
It always used to be in the movement phase.
Yeah. In your movement phase, instead of making a normal move with this model's unit, you can just whoop.
It is by far the best reposition in the game.
Off he fucks then.
It's even better than like, if you really want to upset a T-Suns player when they talk about how good the crystal is,
Yeah.
just go, it's the second best in the game.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, Snake better. And
Yeah, but then they tell you about all the rules, and then you feel sad.
nah, twiddling knives and better up you down.
What can you do as a T-Suns player? Anything I want.
What's the threat range of Magnus? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 48-inch move and
I need to try him
33-inch
one
range
day,
gun.
and before the book comes out, just give him a go.
So I'm going to pay
Borrow
the
mine if you
pivot
want.
on
Yeah,
him.
I might.
Get there.
Oh, and he's moving.
I think I'm trying to decide if I do that.
I can overwatch you if you move.
I know, I'm aware, but I can't. I need to do some bits here, and I know you're going to overwatch. You'll overwatch me if I charge it, so it doesn't matter what they do. If they sit still, they just sat their dicks out, and I don't need that. I need them to be a bit more aggressive. Like, the idea of this list is to trade.
Dicks, is that what you mean?
They are knobs.
The important thing is you make yourself laugh, Greg. That's the important thing.
Yeah, so I am trying to decide which way I want to move them. It's a very...
I'll overwatch him at the start of the movement anyway.
Yep, so you do you while I spend all this time.
Cool. I'll overwatch when you move them then.
So you just literally...
So resolve that first in
Yeah,
case
'cause you don't know
how
where you
many
could go.
dies before, if that changes what Dale does for his movement.
So D6 plus 3, D6 plus 6, sorry, flamers. So 8 flamer shots. 5s.
One.
Only 1. That's tap.
Dale, scale of 1 to 10, how much of a tactical genius do you feel right now?
4. I think the best I've ever felt. No, there was that game against Tom Douche where I did feel like a tactical genius 10. But it's the only time I've ever felt like a tactical genius 10. No,
Really?
so how much damage is that?
2 damage.
I'm using your dice, but that's just what they were in front of me.
Yeah,
So I take
you
2
roll
damage.
1s and 2s, funny that.
That's
and
weird.
this is my Stinger Salvos. Oh, there's 1, I could get 1. And a 5. You're a wound.
I'm concerned.
Come on.
He's fine.
Oh.
He lives. He
Ooh,
lives.
everyone
so
was
what
cheering
is
for
that?
that.
Because I need to pay a pivot. So, do I? So, well, I can come 4 out to there. I think it's a minimum of an 8, if I'm honest.
You're trying to charge him.
Yeah, if I did try and charge him. I'm not charging him yet.
You know,
Still
he's got a 2-up save, just so you know. And
Yeah.
he can blank 1 damage per game as well.
That's cool, as long as I tie him up and stop him shooting stuff. I know
Well,
he's a
so-
monster, but it means he can't move around, is what I'm more.
Yeah, I can't fall back his student's attachment.
That's the important thing for me. These lads are going to, by these lads I mean the knobs with War Boss. I'm going to move here.
Knobs. They're a cool unit.
They are great. So, because the actual knobs kit is not great, they're the new boys that I just converted into knobs, and they look better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
would
just
they
had a
look
couple
good?
of shoulder pads, some boss poles, and some power claws. Job's good.
Shame Charles hasn't got the zoom in cameras yet,
Yeah.
because your army is very pretty.
Thank you. It looks very pretty when it's on the table. And from this,
Award-winning
this
army,
is,
Dale.
this is not an award-winning
If
army.
you want
That was
to
my
see-
speed war.
If you want to see the zoom in cameras, hit the YouTube buttons and send me loads of money.
I'll tell you what I want to do while you're carrying your movement, Dale.
Yeah.
If people are still around, if we've still got viewers, I don't know what to take to Leeds and to Peterborough Slam.
You asking for a poll?
I'm going to ask for a poll.
Oh, okay.
And whatever they decide, as long as it's not like 2 people
Greg's
voting.
going to jump on the poll, is what I'm hearing.
Who?
You're going to jump on the poll.
Oh, God. As long as you make yourself laugh, Charles. But yeah, if people, but Votan or Nids, something similar to this. What would people? Because I don't know what to take. I'm on the fence. I change my mind every day. So
Whilst I figure out how to make the poll work, we have had a very lovely comment. He's entered a random YouTube stream, and now I'm stuck an hour already watching these lovely chaps.
Oh,
So he must be watching a different stream.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Like it's.
But we do appreciate the kind words.
thanks, buddy.
Whilst I now fight, how the fuck do I do a poll?
Come
So
on,
he's still in
producer.
combat. I want him to be in combat. You've already overwatched, so I can fall back. Is that worth falling back? Probably not. So I have had to edge the truck onto that. Sorry, I need to from this angle. From the problem is, it's the same thing.
What's
as-
your intention? Is he on the terrain or
He's
not?
meant to not be on the terrain,
No
but he
problem.
is touching the objective.
All good. That's fine.
Thank you very much. But do I have? I've got a little bit more movement, so I would do that.
Is he in range?
That's what I'm testing now.
Ooh. No.
I think I'm just out by like a fucking.
Have you got any more movement, or is that it?
I didn't measure hugely, so I don't want to cheat and say I don't. I
honestly, I can't remember where he was, so it's up to you. I don't know.
I don't think I did because I measured a bit of it and then just kind of went, oh no, and then got more concerned about that and forgot.
Well,
so
that's very honest of you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known. Can you not advance and shoot now?
no, and also like nothing's got assault because weirdly most of the Orc Codex doesn't have assault, which I find very odd. The bikes do. Their sticks do, weirdly. It kind of makes sense when they're advancing and charging at
Don't
beasts.
they move 12?
They do.
Wasn't he like there?
Yeah, because I'm still in my head. He moves.
He can make it.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
In my head, he still moves 10.
Yeah, he definitely can make it from there.
So
No doubt in
the
my mind.
question is, have I?
I would
made-
get cover though. There's
Yeah,
no-
that's fine. I've only got -1 anyway. Oh, the closest eligible doesn't matter. I'm in a truck. We already went through that earlier. So you're fine there. You're fine there. Those knobs.
So the knobs are going to looking at set up a charge on my Meliceptor.
Yep.
The flash gits
Flash kits. Yep.
are going to be shooting my Exocrine, who's in cover. We've got some knobs here that are wounded. They're going to come and try and tie up my Tyrannifex. And are these looking to charge him, or they're just going to stand the objective? You haven't got to tell me, I guess, but yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. So these guys, I've got a unit of knobs back here that are going to move up. I'm kind of hoping. I know you've got stuff to drop down.
Just my Trigon, not a Tyrannifex. Keep saying that. What's the
So-
truck's OC?
OC2.
Yeah, it's all very important. You playing the game and stuff. What were your options for the poll?
Options: Votan,
Yeah,
Terminator Heavy Votan.
we've got 3 different options of Votan.
No, just that's it.
Okay,
That's
I've
all
got
we have.
Votan Nids.
Votan Nids, that's it.
That's it. Okay, poll.
So it'll be like this, an invasion fleet style like this, maybe a bit different than this. Already noticing a few things I'd like to change, but it'll be like this or Votan. I believe Votan are definitely the better option, but I like my Nids even though they piss me
Well,
off.
the poll is live, so you can go for it.
So I think if people would like to see me suffer, they'll probably pick Nids, won't they? So.
Yeah, but like you say that, and I know they really annoy you, but you do love them. I think this is the first time in a while where I've seen you actually genuinely love them.
I do genuinely love them. I just think they.
You can tell Greg's happy because he does something that almost looks like a smile. It could be pain, but it could be a smile.
I am smiling.
This is my smile.
Okay.
We do like the YouTube algorithm showing the stream. We've got Kyle chilling with music and a drink, which has been a good watch so far.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Did you fix the thumbnail?
I did fix the thumbnail, yeah. YouTube, for whatever reason, when you press save, doesn't like to save it.
Interesting. Interesting.
But I do appreciate the.
So what I've done is I've just I've pulled a couple of units forward because Greg is unsurprisingly not rushing towards me, which is I think cowardly. If we're really honest.
Mr. Smart Bugs.
Yep.
Got a brain bug back here.
So I'm going to do a little bit of shooting.
Yep.
And then we'll get
That's
Greg.
the end of your movement.
Do you want to rapid ingress?
I think I might.
I'm seeing
I thought you
equal
might somehow.
opportunities.
That is the end of my movement, by the way. So yeah, if you want a rapid ingress, please do so.
Miller, I'm not making Greg play Tau because the only Tau he'd be able to get his hands
That
on
wasn't under Paul Miller.
is
Come on now.
the only Tau he'd be able to get his hands on is mine, and they'd come back in pieces
Why?
because you get angry and smash them
No.
because they're Tau. Also, they're all like 3D prints with a really brittle resin, so like you drop them, they just shatter. It's a
That
shame
does
because
not
they're very
smash.
pretty models. Somebody's only voting Votan because you're a bit too good with Nids, and who wants to tell them that Greg's better with his Votan? There's doing his best schoolboy impersonation, which is just off camera, leaning out the window to have a vape.
That's a schoolboy? What school did you go to?
Oh, you hang out the
You hang out
toilet
and have a
bathrooms.
cigarette.
Yeah,
I just don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So.
yeah. Like I was making the
Weird
20th
is I
century.
went to a really
Greg
shit
did it in
rough
the
school,
classroom.
and I saw that all the time. When you're a posh boy, probably never saw that. And I'm just asking that question.
Let's be honest, Greg. Your school was rough enough. They lit up in class.
It
Yeah.
was bad. Trigon's going to go 12 inches from them, 12.1, so you
I
can't
was-
charge him.
Not expecting him to come there, but I think telling you that I'm just going to ignore that side of the table may have
He moves 10 inches, so he's going to get to have a round.
10
next to-
inches. That's
Yes.
pretty damn
So he's
good.
guaranteed to come and fight these little lovely
Lovely people,
squidlings.
yeah? Yeah, you're going to come at me?
Yep.
You're going to bring it? All right, cool. Let's do some shooting then. So the flash gets, I'm going to open fire into the man back there.
Exocrine, yep.
Yep, thank you.
What else did you spend CP on, Greg?
Overwatch.
I was taking the wrong button anyway.
So I don't get the closest eligible target because I'm in a truck.
Yep.
I do get the sustained, and I've moved so I don't get heavy. Cool, so it's 3 shots each, so 15 shots hitting on 5s.
Yes.
Votan are a little bit more simple to play, so
Definitely are.
definitely more consistent on a UKTC event.
Sustained, so...
I feel they fit in the meta very well. This terrain as well, because there's lots of like stagey points from the terrain.
I think the biggest buff Votan have had is the secondaries now don't require you to leave your half of the board, which was
Exactly.
always their hardest thing if you went to the Terminator.
They feel
build. Once they're
incredibly
down,
strong,
yeah.
a lot stronger than people think. Sorry there.
It's all right, mate. Toughness...
It's T10.
T10, so 5s. So I only rolled 3 hits, but they were 6s, so I exploded, which is lovely. So just the 2 saves, no AP because you're definitely in cover, but they are 2 damage each.
Okay, take one of them. So there's 14 wounds left.
Got to chip it away.
No, sorry, 12 wounds left. It starts with 14.
Yep, that's cool. Just chip them away a bit at a time. They didn't advance, so I'm going to throw some sticks and fire some pistols.
Throw some sticks.
Throw some sticks and fire a thump gun.
Are they stick bombs and not sticks?
Sticks.
Okay.
They're just sticks. They're rockets on sticks.
Okay. There we go. Where was the orc bit?
But literally, if you look at them, they've got rockets on the back of them.
They are one of my favourite orc models I've
They're
ever painted.
incredible.
They are
This
cool.
swing.
I love them.
So you'll be
Isn't the one with like a motorbike wheel on his back legs as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
I've got a video. I think I've got a video of me painting
Love
my
that one.
Squigog.
Go on.
So hitting
Don't mind,
5s
not
because
much,
I'm still an orc at the end of the day.
Aye.
So 2 hits. However, these are anti-vehicle, anti-monster 1. 4 up, sorry, not 1.
One? Wow,
There's one.
Already wounded apparently.
So 2 saves at -1, but you're in cover, so it's reg.
Oh, you would have been -1 to hit. Would you still have hit with both of those?
No, only one of them because it's 1/6.
Right. Oh, so one.
They're
wound.
both wounded anyway, so yeah.
AP.
1, so dash because you're in cover. Good, lovely. The 2 pistols for what they're worth. I've got a thump gun, but I'm just going to
If we wanted
Nice
to make
one to
Greg
One
lose
hit.
his mind, we'd just put him on Sisters.
1 wound, no AP.
It's good.
It's good. Right, so they've shot, they've fired.
Oh, he's actually in combat, so you can't shoot at him.
He's a monster.
Oh yeah. No, but he was. I can never remember. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
shoot anything in combat, any
But
monster and
-1 to
vehicle in
hit.
combat, at -1 to hit unless it's a blast
So you'd
weapon.
be -2 to hit.
Yeah.
technically.
You can't shoot blast weapons at him in combat.
Which is why I didn't.
But interestingly enough, rules as written, you can overwatch a vehicle or monster at the end of its charge, because that's not part of the big guns rule. It's not phase locked. That came up at the weekend. I think it's been FAQ'd in places,
You
but
can do what?
so the rule that lets you shoot at monsters and vehicles in combat doesn't specify that it's only in the shooting phase. So
It
you can
does.
do it with an overwatch. It doesn't. We looked it up.
No,
Looked
big
it up.
guns never tie. Does
It's not part of the big guns never tie rule. It's the big guns never tie rule is its own paragraph, and then the paragraph below it
Yeah.
says you can just shoot at them. You can set them as targets. So it's a
Oh, you
borderline.
shoot at him. Okay. I got
yeah,
it.
yeah. You can't shoot with the vehicle. in
That just melted my
Yeah,
brain.
they really, really overcomplicate, and I'll never
Yeah.
get it right.
Yeah.
It's-
So
Anyway.
I think that's all my shooting. Looters can't see anything. They can probably move next turn actually. They're not going to shoot anything because there's no point. I've got 1 stick. It can't. Well, it can see, but no point. So let's do some charges.
You may. Yes.
Cool. So first unit into the biggest squig. Get +1 to charge because of big squig at the back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
10.
10 altogether.
I
So-
actually think Greg would enjoy playing GSC. I don't think that's going to be a.
I would like GSC. I regret selling my GSC.
Yeah.
Very much so. I might get some eventually.
So I can just move over that, can't I? Because it's less than 2 inches.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm going to move 8 because of pivot.
I was tempted to get
I really-
GSC when the new stuff come out, but
Yeah.
it was so bad that I just
Yeah, no, I really want to get my GSC on the stream at some point,
Yeah.
but I don't have enough models for what I want to run. I think is their viable list. I've written a very, I think, a very strong teams list that is built to absolutely crush melee armies, and it does that very, very well, but it's awful in singles because it cannot stand up to a shooting
They're
army.
just not in a good place. and I just didn't want to
yeah.
be hitting my head into a brick wall.
No,
for
and
3
they are a
months.
ridiculously expensive collection to have
Exactly.
as well because they have just so many
I'm
things.
just going to wait on my free armies for the book and see what happens.
But we'll definitely wait and see for. I want to get them on the stream at some point as well. Might have to do some borrow hammer to get me there, but we'll figure it out.
How long is this base? The base is 4 inches. So I said 4 inches there. Yeah, it's an 8 inch charge, so 7 on the dice because of the +1.
Yep.
So they're going into your big man. Going into big lad. That's a That's what I needed.
Exactly. And
Right. Here's that. No doubt. Puts him there. He is just going to go there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use him.
He's going to struggle.
He is going to struggle, so it's going to be... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have moved him first.
You can move him back if you
You
want
sure?
to. Yeah.
Because it was a direct line, wasn't it? So he was there.
Yeah.
So that's 6 he's moved.
You haven't broke him, have you?
No. He moves 2 there. He's going to come forward.
Big elf.
It's all right. It's a pretty easy fix. Do I sit on that objective? No, because I'll just get shot if I sit on that objective, so I may as well try.
It's quite a long one, isn't it?
It's a 7, I think. You want to measure that, just to see what you think?
I think it's an 8.
I'm happy to say it's an 8.
Yeah, because it goes to like...
Yep.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure, and
Do you get
obviously...
+1 as well, though? Oh,
No,
it's
I
only
wish.
him, isn't it?
Yeah. So, these need an 8. I've got loads of CP, so I could re-roll it.
You're definitely good. Oh. Are you going for it?
I'm thinking about it.
You have 4 seats.
Yeah, you're right, I've got bloody loads. It's all right. It won't happen.
Oh.
Nope, I thought I saw a 6 there for a second, but oh well, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. So, where are you likely to interrupt? That is the question, isn't it, Greg? They're more likely to be able to tank whatever. How many attacks has this thing got?
I'm tempted to heroic here.
Okay. 2 CP.
1 CP.
Heroic where, Greg?
With the Maliceptor.
You would have had to do that before you declared the charge on it. So if you were heroic, it could have made the charge shorter. Because heroic is not at the end of the phase anymore. It's after the charge moves.
Yes, it wouldn't have affected this then, would it?
Was he not charging those knobs into it?
I was charging my knobs into the Malicept.
Yeah, so if
The
you
problem is
heroically
because of the
intervenes
size
with
of the base,
Maliceptor
I
and you
actually-
come forward with it to make base because you make a charge, there's a world where it might make that charge
It
a
would
little
have
bit
made it
easier.
shorter, so then, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
do it because he would have come in. Yeah, I forgot. It was
That's
it's
fair enough.
directly after a charge now, isn't it?
Yes.
That's fine.
It's all right. That's at least 2 editions of us having to do
Yeah.
it. Well, yeah.
I thought it was in my head, it was at the end.
Yeah, because then you make the charge a lot easier. You do
But
not.
I'm more
want-
than happy for you to do the interrupt if you let me put my guys in.
Yeah, because it would have. You were 1 inch off the charge succeeding, weren't you?
If I'd have made your charge shorter, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
So,
I 100% understand that. I was just giving you that option because I'm your
Cool.
friend.
I'm sure you are. Right.
I think.
I can interrupt.
Yeah, tell me how many attacks this
So
man's got.
you can have 3 attacks that are basically las cannons.
Yep, fine with that.
Or 6 attacks which are strength 8, AP1, 2 damage.
I think I'm going to start over here because that's a bigger unit.
He's only got, I think it's 4 attacks that are 2 damage, AP0.
Oh no, I will start over there then
Yeah, he's
because
down.
that.
He's crap in combat.
Yep, that's fair. I'll take that. So I don't need to pile in because everyone I need is in. Cool. So we will start with the little squigs first. So the Smasher Squig now isn't special anymore, which is a shame. I miss him.
I am going to give him a 5-up Film of Pain for free.
No worries. I've got 3 CP. So do I do Exploding 5s and just really rinse him? No, I think I need that over here just to try and chip away and do some more attacks. So I haven't got the bigger unit.
Sure.
Big brain moves. They're not big brain moves. They're probably stupid. So yeah, I'm going to start the squig. So the Smasher Squig, the actual Smasher Squig itself is no longer special, so it gets lumped in with the riders. Which is a shame. I miss my Smasher Squig when he used to be able to just charge across the board, do mortal wounds on 5s.
Yeah,
Roll 5
do.
dice, do mortal
Yeah,
wounds.
they were pretty incredible.
Yeah. You are -1 to hit, but I'm +1 to hit.
Yep.
So I'm back to hitting on 3s. No, these are the squigs, aren't they? So on 4s.
Yeah, they don't get +1 to hit, do they?
They do get the +1 to hit, but the -1, but they just hit on 4s anyway.
Where did they get the +1 to hit from? I thought you gave +1 to charges, not +1 to hit. We have
Yeah,
that
you're absolutely
conversation.
right. I've got that the wrong way around. So I'm hitting you on 5s, Greg.
Yes.
I'm hitting you on 5s. I've got that. Jesus, I'm confusing myself. Okay, but that's 3 sustained.
Yeah.
So they go back in. These are strength 6, so
T11,
5s.
5s. Yeah.
Just the 4 at -1, actually.
Just the 4.
2 damage each.
4-ups. I make every single one.
Every single one.
Wow.
There we go. This is where Greg's dice turn, which is fair because they have been pretty bad so far. I will then do Big Squig at the back. So he is hitting on 5s. 1 hit. These are strength 7 off the top of my head.
Is he not hit on better than 4s?
Not the big squig.
Oh, okay.
No.
So it'll be 5s again.
Yep. So, and then it's 5s again, but 6s just death wounds, which is what I want. Nope, so nothing there. Right, riders. So, the normal riders here. Charles, can you do me a quick favour? Could you just check if the knob on Smasher Squig has anti-vehicle, anti-monster? Because I genuinely can't remember.
Oh, no, it's on the weapon, isn't it?
Yeah. So, the spears hitting on 4s because of -1.
Nice.
Is he armed with a big chopper
big
or
chopper.
a sticker?
5s or just 6s on these?
Just
What's
6s.
he armed with, Dale?
Big chopper.
Then yes, it does as well, yeah. Everything on that except the Squig Hop Jaws in that unit has the...
Cool, thanks, buddy.
So 4s.
So then 4s.
The stickers also have Lance, if that made a difference.
No, not when I'm wounded on 4s regardless. So 5 at -1, 2 damage each. And if I remember rightly, he's got 5 attacks.
So I fail 2, but feel no pains. I make 9,
4
so it's taken 4 damage so far.
Cool.
I've run out,
And then the big chopper.
run out of dice, Charles. I have to use one of these.
Well, that's what you meant to use for the big ones, aren't you?
Oh, was you? Oh well.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, that's pretty good. So the big chopper has hit you 6 times after rolling 4 dice.
Nice. And then 4s.
And then 4s again. This is where it
You
probably
haven't been
falls down.
using your rolling dice for wound dice, have you, Greg?
No.
Good.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -1, 2 damage each.
4-ups.
Ooh, there it is.
8 damage.
8 damage. That's a big swing, and then I believe...
Is there any more to come through?
Yeah, I've still got the big lad to go. His
Oh.
actual chopper.
Well, I'll save that.
6 attacks.
Make 3 of them, so he's taken 5 damage, so he's down to
5.
5. Yeah. Did I? You sure? Yep. Okay. So he's down to 6.
Cool. And the last thing, so this is hitting on freeze because he's got that thing. But that comes out, that goes back in, that goes back in, and then these are 4s. So 4, 5, so 6 at -1, 2 damage. Oh, come on, get him, get him.
That's 10 damage.
There's only so much I can help you with on the field of play rolls.
Wow, he's alive.
Go and absolutely stick your head up your bug arse.
What we missed there was some excellent shadow boxing from Dale as well. That was on top down. It was very sad.
Oh, that is deeply upsetting. I've run out of attacks. He's got 2. Oh, you're going to punch him first, aren't you? You absolute awful human. Are you interrupting anyway, mate?
No.
Cool, didn't think so. So he piles in, and do I tag him? I feel like I should.
Yeah, he's half decent. He has got the last cannon attacks.
That is true. That is true. But I mean, if I could stop him from moving and shooting,
If they're alive.
that's what's concerning me. I have got a bunch of CP to get round this. So yeah, I'm going to do that. He's going to pile in there. He's the only one who can't get in.
Yep.
Everything obviously will be going into that because that's upset me.
Into
Sorry,
effect?
everything's going into
The big bug.
the
Big-
bug
big
with the
mamma jamma.
massive arm.
Is any of these more than damage 2?
No, everything's damaged too, mate.
Cool.
Has she got built in -1 damage or something?
No, I could blank one, so I think is anything higher than 2 damage. I'll
No.
blank it.
So the Smasher Squig, no -1 hit, it's -1 hit because of him there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
That's an aura, not just...
It's an aura, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what they're
cool.
in the
So
list for.
5s, nothing on the Smasher Squig. Big Squig, also 5s, 1 hit on the Big Squig. Fails to wound.
Yeah.
The Big Chopper hits you 4 times because of the explode.
Till 12.
So 4s again.
Oh, it's actually
Yeah. 2 at -1, 2 damage.
3-ups. Wow. So he's down to 12.
Yep. There he is.
Yeah.
Why has everything got so many wounds? Can it stop now, please? And then his chopper going into that. This is hitting on, oh my lord, it's about time I had a bad roll, to be fair. And then 4s, so just the one wound actually. At -1, 2 damage.
I'll blank one.
Yep.
Found for one. I found all 3 that went through.
Yep.
Down to 10.
So you blank that one, so you don't lose anything.
No,
There was only one
wound
wound.
too.
There was only one wound.
There's only one?
Yeah, when Dale said just the one wound, actually. Is that a film reference you get, or...?
I'll blank that
It's alright,
one.
Grandad's hard of hearing now.
Yeah. Where are you attacking next?
Right, yeah. I mean, does it matter? You can't attack me again, can you?
Yeah, it does matter.
Why?
Because there's a knob in
There's a
combat.
knob with a power claw over there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
It actually does matter.
Yeah.
I'll go there and I'll do my sweep attack.
Dale, are you doing anything?
Not over here, no.
I don't need to sit back down for the CP counting though.
So I'm hitting on 4s because I'm bracketed, but 1 sustained, and then 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP 1.
Maybe 1 on the knob, I'm
So
assuming.
yeah, 6 up, yeah, and it's 2 damage, so it will kill him.
He is dead. He is dead.
Good. That's what we want to see.
No, it's not, Greg.
It is.
It's absolutely not.
It is.
Deeply, deeply mean what you're doing here.
No.
Are you punching me over here?
Yes, I will. I'll go over the... Oh, that's annoying. So I'll go with him first.
Cool. So I'm going to do the -1 to wound here.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yep.
Just got to look at my Tyrannifex combat. He does
Stuff. It's like 7 attacks, strength 7.
4 attacks, strength 8, strength 9.
Shit.
But it's AP 0, 2 damage.
Oh, just for here. Let's go.
3 hits.
Yep.
3 to wound.
4's to wound.
Oh,
Minus what to wound.
oh, yep.
So
1
1.
wound.
Yep. No AP. So
No, 3 up.
4 up.
Oh, are
Goes
they
through.
Oh, they're 4 up saves.
Yeah, it
so,
was only because I was in cover earlier.
2 damage them.
Need to roll 1 5 here.
Yay.
No, I need to roll 2 5s there, sorry, because it was 2 damage. Cool, so you did the thing that you needed to, Greg,
I did.
which is frustrating.
And he's going to do his 3 last can attacks into them.
He doesn't have to. You can go with the other one. Do the other
You do have to. You do have to make your melee attacks.
No, I want to do the other profile. Is what
Oh,
I've
does he have a sweep profile?
He does, but it doesn't get sustained
Yeah,
or anything here, so I might as well just go for broke. 2 hits, and these are strength 10, so put -1 to wounds, so 4s. 1 wound, AP 2, D6 plus 1 damage.
AP 2, so I need a 6. Nope.
4 damage.
I need to make 1 5. I need
Hang
to
on.
make...
This is important. If he dies, I won't be in combat. So I'm going to CP that.
Oh, go away, Greg!
I rolled a 3. I need to roll a 4 or better to make it better. Nah, I'm not going to bother.
He's not going to bother!
Fuck's sake, I've just updated the spreadsheet.
That was worth it for that.
I know it was. I'm going to do it
David.
actually.
Oh, no, you fucking know.
So 4 wounds. Don't roll any. That'd be nice.
Yeah! Da, 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 da. Smash a squig! I had to really think about that one. Really want to see those fingers. I'm just going to put that 2 up there because it's going to be easier, innit? Rather than me getting me.
It's got 1 left. This has got
He's
more
got 4
wounds.
wounds.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't have re-rolled them. Could have told me that. Okay.
That is, I believe, the end of my turn. So I'm binning off assassination,
You didn't ask.
but I get extend battle lines for 5.
You did.
Which means that at the end of turn 2, we are still neck and neck.
I got my defense stronghold.
We are not neck and neck. Greg is ahead by 3. Now at the end of turn 2, Greg is ahead by apparently 9. Why is the maths not working?
I have a very important thing to say.
Please tell me, because the
Oh,
suspense
we
is
just
killing
never
me.
neck and neck, that's why.
It's War.
Oh, right.
Oh, at the start of turn 4.
Yep. War. Turn 4.
Turn 4.
Turn 3. Turn 3.
Worst.
Did I
English
black out?
hard.
He's just an idiot.
That's my sort of way of telling you guys to play faster. I
Yeah,
want to go
sure.
to bed.
That's nice, isn't it? You know, it's his stream.
His
Come
stream,
on.
come out. I've
You
come
hurry
over
up
from
and piss off.
Nottingham. I've had him delayed
Oh
trains.
my god.
Yeah?
He doesn't deserve us.
Skill
Let's start
issue.
a stream now. I think we'd
Right.
do alright.
Any command phase shenanigans you want to do?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can declare shadow at any point in that, so I'm going to do my cards first.
Yep.
Boop. I got secure no man's land and no prisoners. I like both of those.
I don't. I'm not a fan of either.
And I am going to shadow in the whoop.
Right, cool.
So anything within synapse range, i.e. these guys and those guys, have been -1. Everyone else is your base leadership.
Right, so we'll do the 2 at -1. So over here. They're fine. They are fine because he's leadership 6.
Wow.
Yeah. And then over there, they're fine as well.
That's all that mattered.
Here, fine because of him. The truck.
How are orcs getting a better
The truck
leadership?
fails.
Then it doesn't matter anymore. It means you can't overwatch. So
Yeah. Couldn't overwatch from a firing deck anyway, so it's okay. Do I have to take one for the flash gets inside?
No.
Cool.
No.
Um,
So you just got all these guys here.
the unit of knobs, regular knobs there, are fine because of the war boss. The unit of mega knobs here, also fine. The unit of boys, also fine. The unit of grots are fine. The looters are fine. And then the last unit of knobs here are fine because of the war boss.
Classic Nids
Great.
moments.
Absolutely
So
brilliant.
what I'm going
army
to do
roll,
is
Greg.
check
That's the
the
best army roll in the game, isn't it?
I'm
This
going to
is
go
why
and
I
check
love
all the
Nids.
leaderships on those war bosses and shit that with a shit-eating grin when it's 7. And how many objectives do you want at the end of the command phase, Greg? Do you
I'm on 2 unless this 7, no, that won't matter anyway, so I'm not on that one.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 10 points in it,
Okay.
regardless.
Oh, can I please get a battle shot for your lad in the middle?
Okay. I'm 3 dice and watch me fail it. He's fine. Yes, he is. Okay.
A classic Nids moment, I think that is.
Yeah.
Best army roll in the game.
Well, it's the fact that
One army gets miracle dice. I get that.
I think I sit quite nicely in the middle here, don't I? What was great.
Yeah. It doesn't seem fair to me.
Oh, did you want to do any secret missions? It's turn 3, by the way. Oh, he's already...
End of turn 3.
It's end of turn 3.
It's end of turn 3, yeah.
Well, that joke failed.
You almost... Also, he's ahead on primary, so he can't do them.
Yeah, it won't be for me.
Next reason
it's
why
a
you
you
can't do
thing.
it and you're shit, Dale?
Can you just pass me the secret mission so I can have a look at them?
Sure,
please?
of course.
What OC have you got on here?
Uh,
There's
1,
only
2, 3, I believe.
Okie dokie.
And they will cap your primary scoring at 20.
No worries.
So he's going to just beep onto that. You ain't got no reactive moves or anything like that, have you know? Good. So
Right, so whilst Greg does his movement phase, I will respond to some chat because we've had some of those. So how often do we stream? And I did say that I'd respond verbally because this is a bit complicated. So ideally, it's going to be every Monday or
Nothing.
Tuesday
You killed them.
going forward. One of those two I want to do at least once a week. Probably Mondays if the schedules line up a little bit easier. The reason I've been doing Tuesdays is because typically Mondays is when we have our team meetings for WTC, which is the next reason why there aren't going to be any streams for the next 2.5 weeks because I will be away at WTC doing that, but coming back on the 15th. So the plan also is to do a second stream at least every other week on Thursdays, depending how many people I can get to volunteer for. So the next stream after this one will be on the 15th of August. That'll be me versus my brother. We'll be running it back with our WTC lists that we took to War Masters. So that will be on WTC terrain. That will be with those lists and the FAQ. So it's a very different playstyle than what UKTC can promote. Hopefully, I haven't broached this with Greg, but I'm sure he's going to be amenable to it. We'll be getting WTC games as well. So we'll be mixing it up, the terrain formats and the FAQs a little bit.
I'm up for
And sort of potentially teaching some of the team members some more of the WTC intricacies. And also scheduled up, I think we have on the August bank holiday, we're going to be doing another one. So I do put them out as scheduled things on the YouTube, but the best way to know when I'm going live or when I schedule a stream is to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whilst you're doing that, you may as well like the stream and leave a comment because it's all good. Look at that, that was smooth, wasn't it? Yeah. The next one was about GSC and actually their viability. They are not viable into this meta. In short, I do not think they're viable as a singles pick because you can't control the pairings that you get. So my list is very specifically for teams, and it's built to deal with what we see as some of the bigger issues in or potential issues, being Dark Angels, Blood Angels. Blood Angels is a little bit hard, but
Can you see your character?
right, I'll mute those two whilst I natter because I'm going to be on my soapbox about GSC. But stuff like World Eaters, Custodies, Dark Angels to an extent, it can just deal with. It neutralises what they're good with, and it just kills what they're bad with. You guys are muted, so you don't have to whisper. And that's my view on the GSC list, and that's why I've taken it. The whole reason I've taken the it's not a Xenocreed Congregation, is it? The whole reason I've chosen that detachment is for the enhancement that lets you reroll the blip thing, because that's actually the worst mechanic in the game, the worst army rule in the game by a long shot, by far.
I disagree.
Of course you disagree, yeah. Yeah, you missed the shadow in the warp. It was more like a flashlight in the warp. Orcs absolutely smashed it. It was hilarious. But yeah, that's my views on GSC. Like I say, hopefully we'll get them back on the stream at some point. There's also big demons I want to run on stream. I've got lots of ideas I want to run on stream. I've just got to find the victims to do it with. But I'm sure I'll have no trouble getting people on regularly, as it's been very well received and everybody's having fun, which is the main thing. Right, you two can talk now.
Oh, we talk now. Cool.
Yes.
Sorry, I was also just loading up the chat on my phone so I could see if there was a...
Yeah, that's normally that you guys have a preview screen that shows the chat, what's actually live on the stream, but unfortunately that decided to break and I haven't been able to fix it, and I don't want to buy a new one because it's very expensive.
You want to tell everyone what you've done, Greg? Because
I
Charles
will.
has been...
Yeah, he's been waffling away, hasn't he?
Oh.
So I fell back with my Maleceptor here. I out OCU on there, so I did a little pivot and just reversed his backside onto the objective.
Yep.
Win. He stayed in combat, so he can shoot into combat anyway. He's got his flamer. These guys have just moved up here ready to charge here, or depending on where you get out with these guys, if this guy kills him to there. These guys have stayed still, so on 2s up there. Maleceptors fell back. Hive Tyrants come out for a bit of a ruckus. Norn and Trigon have come for a bit of a fight as well. And the Terrain Effects here has just towed the back here because he's OC5 himself.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's pretty much my objective.
Charles, am I correct in that both me and Greg are on free CP?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
And I've screened out all the back for any sort of Storm Boy shenanigans. You're not going to get one in there. You're not going to get them here.
Just as a question from chat, can you please indicate which units failed the battle shock from Shadows in the War?
None.
This one
Oh,
truck,
the truck.
this single truck here.
There's two different energies when I ask that question.
It is, yeah. I'm just going to laser point the truck. So this one here.
Piss off. Right.
So be pleased to know that Nids are currently winning the poll as well.
Of course they are.
I may have just voted for Nids on the poll myself.
What is the poll? What's it up to?
I can only see the percentage at the
What's the
moment.
percent then?
64% Nids.
Okay.
On 11 votes total.
Nice. Right. So some shooting.
Yeah. I'd rather you didn't. You can just go straight to your charge phase.
I don't want to.
Do I want a rapid ingress? Oh,
We've got some Storm Boys.
oh,
Let's see.
some storm boy, yeah. Some stormy boys. I could just land back here and... That's not a terrible idea.
What are you thinking?
I don't think I'm... So here's my thought process. I've just realised why I'm not going to do it. But so if I land them back here, then I can jump back onto this objective. These guys go forward and do the smash phase, which is arguably better. But I've got the other... If I had one more CP, I'd definitely do that. But I'm just going to minus one to win them, force the charge in, and then interrupt maybe at some point. Yeah, I think that's the better option, but we'll find out when I fail absolutely everything. So...
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, go for it. Shooting. What are you shooting first?
He will flame these,
Doesn't have to. All right.
but he's going to. Yeah, so D6 plus 6 with the flamer. Nice. Cool 11 shots. You seem very happy about that now.
Just the character. I told you.
It's
What did
when
I
it-
say earlier? You roll badly 1 and 2, and
It wounds on 5s. It's probably going to be like 2 wounds.
it's
3.
3. I can see. Yeah, so you lied to me.
3 on your
You're
5
my
up
friend,
in
and
balls.
you're lying to me. No AP, did you say?
AP2. So
Oh,
it's only
5 up in
ups,
bonds.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
2 damage.
These Dark Eldar dice are brilliant. No wonder you manage to roll 6s all the time, Charles. So 5 ups. So he takes the damage.
And then the Stinger Salvos. Hitting on, I guess they don't get heavy, so it'll be 4s. And 5s. 2 wounds, AP nothing, so no cover there though.
Nope.
So 4 ups.
So just the 4 ups actually. Cool, make 1, and then 5 up. Nope, so he dies.
He does indeed.
Which I'm kind of fine with.
Cool.
Like, genuinely am. Didn't think I would be.
Oh. Right. As we said, they can always shoot, and these can always shoot.
Yeah.
He can't shoot at all. Tyranids has got options. I'll shoot him last. So it's going to be a big round of shooting into these.
So let's just spend the 1 CP now for the -1 to wound.
Sure. So I'm going to do Execrete number 1 into them. Hitting on 2s, d6 plus 3 blast. 10 shots.
So you were saying about the Drakari dice, Dale?
Ow! I should
Oh,
have
good to see
rapid
you, Baron.
rest.
2s.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping
I
by.
wish I got my army rule versus these. It's quite annoying that I don't.
Yeah, Greg on Nids is going to do nasty things to the Nids rankings, I think.
Thanks.
Like,
I mean, knock them down.
as in you're going to stomp to the top, yeah.
No.
Not pull the win rate down.
You
You're not
minus 1 to
Bedford,
wound.
Jesus Christ.
T7 -1 to wound.
So 4s. Jesus Christ. 2 wounds. On your invul, flat 3 damage.
Okay. Well, I make 1.
So flat 3.
Do I ignore any of these? All 3 of them. Spectacular.
Alright, cool. Awesome. The next screen will do the same thing.
He doesn't have to. Look what happened to the first one.
So he's get 4 plus 3, 7 shots. 2s are rolling 1s. And then 4s to wound. That -1 to wound is really nice. Actually.
Yeah.
That's a bit better. So 4 wounds this time.
These are the same flat 3.
Flat 3, straight into your invul. Wrong dice.
I'll do what I want. Look what you're firing at my stuff. I'll do what I goddamn want. So 4s.
No, 5s.
5s. Cool, so I make 2. So I'm going to be really annoying here, Greg. I'm going to take them all on the Smash Squig because he is not a character.
You would have had to declare that before you started taking any saves,
It's fine.
but you can do it now. Yeah,
He
it's
was always going to do that.
Yeah.
just for reference, you declare that you're taking it on him before you take the saves, not when you allocate the damage.
That's fair enough. You know, that's... because he's a sergeant technically, isn't he? So, yeah, that makes sense.
That's all good. Crack on.
He's alive on 1 wound.
Cool.
I think it's no, take it back. You got it wrong, dickhead.
I would have accepted it, like genuinely would have. But the upside is me and Greg have been playing each other for a very long time now,
The Biovore will shoot there.
and it is just a case of it happens
2 shots. Here we go again. One and a 2, right?
every single one. Every single one.
You're a bag of shit, you are. Absolute useless bag of shit. I go with a Venom Cannon from the...
Sorry, I can't quite get over that. It's been the same roll
from
every
him.
time.
I know. So D3 plus 1, so 3 shots.
He's going to do it again with the Biovore as well.
And then 4s. 1 wound on your invul, flat 3 damage again.
Nope, goes through.
3 damage.
How many guns do you have that are flat 3 damage?
Lots.
So what shot so far? I'm going to roll this anyway, but I'm just trying to remember.
I got the Tyranids using 1 damage stuff to go, which I
Yeah.
probably should have done first, thinking about it. He's got some melter-like shots, and he's got the big boy shots.
Cool. So pretty much everything else here though has shot. He couldn't shoot.
No.
Cool. He's dead. You have that Smasher Squig is an X Squig.
I can't believe I've only killed 1 thing after all that. That's insane.
Is he pining for the fjords, is he then?
He's pining for the fields.
Absolute pain in the arse. Okay, I'll do... On this, look at the damage of the melter stuff from the Norn.
Did you say melter?
It's like got a melter type gun, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that means like it'll
Not,
have
not as in like the
it'll
melter
have a
ability,
Tyranid name, but it'll be effectively a
Yeah.
melt gun.
without the melter.
Yeah, it's got a melter too, yeah. It's got melter keyword.
Well,
18-inch range. So we'll be in metal range. Strength 12, -3, d6 damage.
Dale,
plus-
what's your opinion on people that war loudly?
I don't like it personally.
So we've got Liam in the chat. Who's
I
just
know
said,
he
"Wow."
loves it, and he loves it. It's just not for me. I never have. I really haven't actually. I don't think I ever have.
No,
in any
I've never heard
tournament.
you well.
I still think that my favourite war I've ever seen was one of the Deathcore guys, Martin. Very well presented, Scottish man, like very well trimmed, like silver beard, and softly spoken. All this, and I go, right, do you want a war yet? And he goes, yeah, okay. And I'm like, you're not one of the guys that shouts loudly because I don't like it either. And he goes, no. Goes into his bag and he pulls out a business card that just says "War" full stop
Yeah,
on
I'm
it.
stealing this
I
idea
was
because
like,
I think it's phenomenal.
So good.
So Malta shuts into them. 2s are rolling 1s. Both hit. Strength 12, so it'll be
3? No, 4s.
4 still, yeah.
Yeah.
This is annoying as hell. Trigon. Sustain 2. He's strength 6, so it'll be 5s. 2 wounds, AP nothing.
I thought you literally. I genuinely thought for a hot second there that Abby's.
I can't believe this.
I'm in cover, aren't I? Would you ignore it?
Well, you're not wholly instant now.
No, he's not. Ignore me. So make 1 goes through. 1
Takes
damage. There's 1 damage on that one.
Yeah. So how many things do I kill? I'm going to kill that. So I've killed 1. That'll be 2. And just kill 1 more thing. Or I could just try and kill the truck. Or I could just kill more of these. I'm going to kill more of these. So Tyrannofex is going to shoot into that. 3s are rolling 1s.
That's him. Yep.
Sorry, Tyrannofex into the squigs.
Yeah. Sorry. The problem is I don't know the bug names properly, so that's why I keep questioning it.
Big bug into them. This is strength 18, so this would be
Freeze.
Yeah. Both go through. Straight into your invul.
Move that. Okay. So 5s. Oh boy.
So d6 plus 6 for the first one. So it takes 11 damage.
Okay. So
And if you survive this, we're going home.
Charles, I may need to lift back to the train station. 11, did you say?
Yeah. And it's a long walk back to Newark, isn't it? Carry on. Oh my god. Get out of here. You can't even
I can't do it. He's dead.
Get out of here. And then you've got another one at 10 damage.
Just the 10 damage, actually.
Yeah, just a 10.
No, just pick him up. Don't even think about it.
He's doing it now. You've told him. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I was trying to recreate something. It didn't work. The Tyranids are touching me in bad places.
Okay.
It's not okay, Greg. It will never be okay.
I think that's all of my shooting.
You know what? Actually, that -1 to wound was the better option. I'm
Oh,
really
it's
glad I did
Incredible.
that.
Saved you probably the whole squad.
It's just being able to put -1 to unit on a T7 unit is
It's very, very
really
strong.
good.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to battle shock you. So you were going to do that.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
somehow Orcs have a leadership 6.
I don't understand that, to be honest, but here we are. So some charges then. These warriors are going to charge him.
Yeah, saw that coming a mile off, by the way.
10.
I think they failed.
You think they failed?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they definitely haven't.
I don't know. It looks pretty close. You might have to measure it. Definitely not just chatting shit.
Always chatting shit.
Nids are now at 76% in the poll.
Looks like I'm playing Nids.
Nids for Leeds. Great.
Can't get him in unless I go this side.
Am I doing Leeds? I am doing Leeds, aren't I? Yeah, I'm driving you.
What's his OC2?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to take to Leeds, actually, to be fair. I need to decide.
I will then charge in.
I just have somehow managed to crack my foot, and I'm not entirely sure.
What you got over here? You got some mega knobs.
Oh yeah, mega knobs, more knobs, boys.
More knobs.
The good stuff.
Is it 10 mega knobs or just 5?
6.
6.
6 and a mega boss.
And stop the count now, Nids are ahead.
So Trigon will go in.
Yes, he will.
He's loving it.
Having it like that.
Actually, what did I roll?
Do you know the
No.
profile on the
Nine.
Trigon's weapons, Dale? Have you been informed of it?
It's probably something gross.
It's flat 3 damage, 12 attacks.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
gonna go forward
it's quite
4.
huge.
I told you I'm ignoring that side of the table, didn't I?
And then
The problem is that side of the table is not ignoring you.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So go under his tail, like that. Block him a little bit. Oh, I want to be an objective. Oh, what's the OC? 2 and 2 or 2 and 1?
No, he's a bit more actually. I think he's 3 or 4.
Oh, if he is, I'll go on the objective.
Squigglesaw?
I shall look it up.
If it's definitely more, I thought it'd be 1 like my characters are.
No,
Is it a
like this, the Orks
a
are
boss
just good
on
at OC.
Squigglesaw?
They're general, other than a couple of bits, they're generally OC 2 or more.
I'll charge
Beast boss
in.
on Squigsaw is OC3.
Cool, yeah. So you definitely go on the objective then. And the Hive Tyrant will go in. Easy.
Nice roll in the tray there.
Sorry.
It was an 8.
Yeah, we can see it on the top now.
Yeah.
Weirdly, the glare in the dice tray at the moment is a bit too much for that camera, but the top-down camera is very, very nice. Ideally, I want like all of the cameras to be those top-down cameras because they are phenomenal. They're all
That's quite little actually. Isn't it?
yeah, it's very little. They're all 4K. They're all tilt pan zoom, so they do the fancy zoomy things. It's what the Glass Hammer are on all of their streams.
Ah.
They make, yeah. The problem is they're expensive.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yes, but they are very good. So
Right. Some fighting then. I'm going to go here first.
Yeah.
so warriors into.
Yep.
Loaded.
You're cavalry or mounted. You're not a monster, are you?
I am cavalry / mounted. I'm neither a monster. I am neither infantry.
So I'm going to proc the reroll 1s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to borrow some of your cheaty dice. 6. 3s rolling 1s.
Weird.
Just some confused looks there.
What's the confused looks for?
Not expensive, this is
Guys.
business expense. Yes, but the streams aren't making me money yet. And you can help them make me money by sharing to all of your friends and family and all that good stuff. Or just sending me money. I do take cash in envelopes.
So do I, as a heads up.
You
Yeah.
have like a Patreon or anything set up?
No, I don't. I don't think I'm big enough for a Patreon yet. Hopefully in the
People
next
like
few months to
supporting
get
the little guys.
some
Charles.
ex-
You never know, right?
Well, that's the first time you've called me a little guy. That's nice.
Is it?
No, every time in the gym. No.
And then this is
yes,
5s
no.
rolling. Toughness.
It's a good tax
I've actually gone up a
expense.
toughness now. Toughness 8 because I'm on my own.
So 5s are rolling.
These are -1 damage. Are they -2 1 damage? I know they're 1 damage.
-2 1 damage.
There's a whole bunch of ones in there.
I'm re-rolling all of it.
Oh, right.
Well, it's twin link.
I was paying attention.
You're not at all, 'cause this is
No.
a wound roll.
He's
Yeah.
got 2 swords.
Twin link knives, but big.
Big twin link knives.
Okay. That many wounds, which is, who knows, 5, 10, 15, 17 wounds. AP2.
Liam, we will elucidate on that in Dale's next movement phase.
17 5-ups.
Yeah, -1. So no,
-2,
4 ups.
-2.
-2. Cool. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 5-ups. Easy, mate. Watch this.
I am watching this. Oh, that's what I like to
Just
see.
for context, how many 5-ups was that?
It was 4.
Oh.
So that's
That's not 17, is it?
I'm not going to get... He's got another roll yet. I'm not going to say anything.
5-ups.
How many wounds has he got?
I want to say 8 or 9.
Oh, I'll look it up.
I know it's not.
He's going to survive, isn't he? I know what you're like. Ooh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
No, it's definitely
8,
dead.
6, 9, 10, 11.
Indeed.
There are too many dice. Oh, roll too many. It's not the end of the world.
He's still dead.
He's still dead. Does he go bang?
How can he explode if he's not a monster?
He still goes bang. He does. You take 1 mortal wound.
Or when,
6 inches, isn't it? Bang.
now I need loads of dice. Can we just say didn't? God.
Dale,
Yeah.
that beast boss on Squigsaw?
Does he not go bang anymore?
Don't go back.
Ah, don't worry about it.
So we can say he doesn't because he just doesn't.
God for that.
He's gone bang for a very long time.
We didn't go bang today.
Obviously, when the point where I accidentally cheat is when I get caught on stream and not.
As opposed to the times you purposely cheat.
Yeah, because I don't do that on stream. I'm not an idiot.
So I'll go to there. Yeah, I'll move up to there.
Tell me about the defensive stats on the Hive Tyrant and the Trigon, please.
4 up invul.
Yep.
T9, 10 wounds.
Yep.
3 up armor save, no invul. T10 and 14 wounds.
Right, so
You can give whoever you decide to hit a 5 up for no pain.
that's the problem I have. But I do need to try and do something. I'm going to try and take out that Hive
Hey,
Tyrant.
okay.
Hello.
I've just noticed, did you square off your big L in your deployment zone?
Yeah, he did. Cheater. You big cheater. Hey, caught him again.
I've just
These
caught
Orc
that.
players,
I'm like,
oh, we're so wacky and fun.
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
they were actually tilted intentionally now.
I'll be honest with you. Like, this is how out of loop I am. I just looked and went, oh, Charles has missed this.
They've got like a slight angle now.
Oh, that's fair. It's not made any difference.
I think it's a bit more this way, Charles. You can't see the objective, so it's more like
It don't make a difference, it's just annoying me on the top that I was like, this looks wrong, but I can't so...
cool.
I love how you immediately blame me. Maybe you did it wrong. It wasn't me.
Are you
But
interrupting?
I am going to
Did I
interrupt.
put you-
Before you do, you might want to hit and might want to wound because of the Maliceptor.
Oh, fuck you, Maliceptor, who should be dead. Actually, no, I think you're right. I think I don't interrupt here because that Maliceptor's a prick.
He is indeed. I love him. I want another one. I haven't got one yet. Right. So I'll just fight them. I'll go with the Hive Tyrant first. Don't know what he does. I know he's got lots of attacks. Melee weapons.
Imagine not knowing your army.
So 6 attacks. Hit him on 2s. No rerolls here. This is strength 10, but -1 to wounds still, or not?
No, not S1 That's a CP.
Okay, so this is
Freeze.
yeah, freeze rerolling because it's twin linked. Okay, so 5 AP2 flat 3 damage.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I roll them all at the same time.
Have they got the same save? Have they?
Yeah, because of the AP2, because he's got a free up save.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many damage each?
3 damage each.
So I have to roll these separately. So 4 have gone through.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one, he survives.
The second one
Second
probably
one
kill him.
kills him, and then
you got
6 on.
onto him. Yeah.
And this is from the Trigon, isn't it?
Nope, this is the Hive Tyrant.
Fucking stupid Nids. Okay, so he saves 2, takes 4 damage, goes down to 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In answer to a question in the chat, the reason the loot isn't there over a second squad of flash kits is...
Oh, damn it, you've ruined it. I wanted to save that for the movement phase.
Fair enough.
Dale reading the chat and answering.
Yeah,
like
he's
a
got it
pro.
on his phone.
I need to get mine up, but lazy.
So effectively, 2
like me
units of flash
that,
kits.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
sort it
use.
for you.
I used the looters as a backfield, like to stop people dropping in, so they
Save
can
it
just
for the
shoot
movement
over.
phase, dickhead.
All right, fine. You know what? Fine.
Dickhead was a bit harsh.
A bit mean, wasn't it? Yeah, it's all right. I'm just going to stand here for a bit.
Form a union, see if I can.
Right, so Trigon will have a slap.
Yep.
Hitting on freeze, nothing special because you're cavalry or not a monster, right? Fuck your army.
Fuck these 2 units in your army, particularly.
Yeah, exactly. And fuck you for making me fight them. Strength 10 now, so freeze. 5 more wounds, AP2, flat 3 damage. There is lots of 3 damage, isn't there?
Yeah. Great. So
15 damage.
6, 9, 10.
You did.
Only just, I'd like to point out.
Well, you got
I know
5
I had
more to
5 more to
roll.
roll, but that's a good roll.
It is a good roll.
Does he go back?
According to you, he does.
I do what I like.
He's going to pile in towards the objective and just sort of go over to there.
That's absolutely horrible, Greg. You've just been very mean to me.
That is my turn. I will get max no prisoners and max secure no man's land. Thank you, Charles.
You got it, boss. So, at the end of Greg's turn 3. We are looking at 50 points for Greg and 21 points for Dale. Dale, it's on front camera.
I don't care after that. Like, I am deeply upset that...
Greg should be buying you the cigarettes.
Am I allowed to talk about why I've got looters now?
Let's see your cards first and get to the movement phase. So in the command phase, you both gain a CP.
We do, so I got up to 3.
And you are holding how many points?
Just the 1 point, actually.
1 point. For 5.
Fuck you.
No point. Oh yeah, 1 point. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Some
you're right. You are
secondaries.
bad. Okay, so secondaries. I have just pulled secure no man's land and behind enemy lines.
Sounds good. Are we keeping both those? Are we discarding shit? What are we doing?
No, because I think I can 100% do both of these. OC. Thank you. I know you've told me that a load of times. I'm just trying to bloody remember. So in my movement phase, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No.
Well, we have a question in chat. Funny you should say that. From Liam.
Yeah.
Interested to know how the looters fared instead of the second squad of flashgets, and what was your thinking behind that unit as well when you put them in there?
Quite simply, so it's a two or threefold really. I think it's probably twofold. 1 points. They are cheaper than the second unit of flashgets, which allowed me to get my third unit of knobs in, and just power claw knobs, even in the 5-mans with the war boss, are where it's at. The other reason is the longer range on their guns means that what I was using flashgets for initially was like a backfield deterrent of people trying to drop down so I could shoot them out, but obviously with a 24-inch range they're not as useful. Like, so this is, I've got control of these 2 board edges with them, but I don't feel as bad having that cheap unit sat there doing that than the unit of flashgets who I can be a bit more aggressive with, quite simply. It seems to be working, but there we are.
Where's he gone? I didn't even know he'd left.
Oh, he's just popped out to stop me from vaping out windows. So the flashgets are going to get out.
So how do you feel after that lovely turn?
You know what? I don't feel too bad. I've made a bit of a thing about it, but that was your entire army shooting into one unit.
You've got a lot left.
Yeah.
Your clapback is going to be pretty rough.
And I'm in the War.
Wow.
We've also got from Steve Padley Drums, Greg single-handedly making me want to start collecting Nids. Love the big bugs. Yeah, big bugs are... I'm really enjoying the Warhammer armies that are just like, here's a bunch of big cool stuff. Like demons like that. I think Knights...
It's not normally my style.
Knights were a problem.
That's why I've not tried not to play this list for so long, because it's not my style at all. But
right, cheers Baron. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, what?
Baron's got a drop, so watch the rest tomorrow. But thanks for stopping by, thanks for saying hi.
Hi
and all that
Baron.
stuff.
But yeah, it's not my thing, but it is good.
Yeah, I just think it's cool. Like, I think Knights should never probably have been an army because they skew too much for it. But I'm all for demons being big monster mash Nids, because generally they're either like massively shooting or massively punchy. They're not both.
No room for... Oh, you can get dickhead back there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Did you do a battle shock test?
He's in the sky, mate.
When he comes in, he has to do one now.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
That's new. I don't mind. You're lucky, Greg. I can't fit him in.
Yay.
This could be a 9-inch, would you? Around something?
It's not that. It was the base I was doing.
Yeah, but there's like a 9.
Yeah, but you can't fit.
Just
It's
lie
just...
down. But yeah, if you measure it, it's fine.
So the flashgets have got out and staring some Tyranid warriors down the barrel of a gun. If you
Can't
want,
Overwatch them, can I?
Who?
These, because they haven't moved.
Have they been set up?
Yeah.
Then you can Overwatch.
Oh, because I had transport. I
Overwatch
can.
specifically says when a model gets set up. I don't know why. In the past few weeks, I've heard loads of people saying that if you're getting out of a transport, you can't be Overwatched. You absolutely can.
I'm going to Overwatch them.
yeah, thought you might. Although I did move the truck afterwards, so you did miss your thing. So.
Yeah.
But the truck has also moved up to here because there's a 2-wound lad there who needs to be tank shot.
12 shots.
Go away, Gregory.
Toughness?
5.
Yeah, I finally get to wound something. Freeze. Yeah,
So laugh if you rolled a sea of 1s and 2s.
9 wounds for you, sir. AP2.
Maybe 2. So 5 up in bonds it is.
Indeed, 2 damage each.
9 wounds.
I've got my stinger salvos as well if I need them.
Oh. They're dead.
Nice.
But I'm okay with that. I'm not, because I needed them, but I'm going to pretend that I am for the sake of reasons. So, I'm in the war, so let's throw an advance out on this unit back here.
Yes. Welcome to the Crap Advance Club.
That's fine. It's genuinely fine. In the movement phase, I'm going to give +2 advance, +2 charge to... Oh, it's their movement, so it will be them.
Okay. Is that a strat?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it goes down to 2 CP. That is them. I don't need it on them. Do need it on them.
Cool.
The knobs here, just behind the ruin. The mega knobs don't need it because I've got +2 move, and everything they want to charge is...
Yeah. Oh,
I can open that up if you guys aren't too hot.
You'll get all the bugs in there, won't you?
It wasn't the bugs I was doing it for, it was because it was quite chilly.
Oh, it wasn't cold.
Yeah, me and him are fine. We're under lights, mate.
And I've got Dale, who's hot stuff.
Oh, just after you've... It's nice that you're saying polite things to me after you've... Well, let's... yeah, after you've just put your fist in my arsehole.
Dale. I know he said it's not a kid stream, but people might be eating and all sorts.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God, right. So they've advanced.
Yes.
They've got +2 on their charge as well, so...
Remember, I can give these fight on death.
That's fine. If I do this
It's
right...
4 up though, it's not just automatic.
If I do this right, you're only going to get 3 of them who are able to do it. If I do this wrong, that's a different story.
This is correct.
So... tell me what OC you've got on that middle point at the moment, please, sir. That middle point, sorry.
8 plus 3, so 11.
11. I've got 2 on it at the moment.
Hive Tyrant is OC3 at 11.
Right then.
Here come the boys. I can give a Trigon or Hive Tyrant find death, hilariously.
I think we have different definitions of hilarious. I can kill that. I can kill that probably. Maybe take out that bug. Hopefully those warriors die. You've still got a lot of shooting left, but I can start doing a bit more. You've got nothing else coming from Deep Strike, have you?
Nope.
Right, you've got no way of pulling stuff back up.
All on the board.
Amazing.
Do we reckon we'll be able to get the stream done before 11 so that my mum can go to bed?
Probably. Well, don't worry. I think this is the go turn.
Easy. It's only 10 to 10. No problem.
I'm sure
There isn't much left after this for either of us.
Yeah, this is the go turn for both of us, so we're all right. You lads, you're going to be there. Can go up this way. So the boys are moving forward into the building. Don't chuck them away straight away, Dale. You're not going to be able to kill him as much as you want to, but you could possibly deal with him. Remove guns from the game. I'm suddenly in a lot stronger position. So these looters are going to do a quick advance. Yep, there we go. Thanks, Greg. The game's changed. The game's
that
gone.
other thing I forgot to tell you: keep the dice tray empty.
Yes, sorry, that's on me.
Yeah. Mostly so that when I forget to open the dice tray in time, people know which dice has just been rolled and what the result was.
That Bioball's annoying me, but I'll just deal with that. Those grots can stay there and farm me CP. Do I get a CP? I do. So if you just put me back up to 3, please, Greg.
What did you spend one on? Oh, the
+2 advance, +2 charge. So they're going, these Morks have just moved massively. What's going on here? It's because you've got the thing set to 8 inches and not 6.
Habit though, isn't it, Dale?
We're learning so much about him. So, Greg, how do you think that turn went, or have you already done this when I was faffing with balls?
I asked Dale, we just made a joke about fisting, and then I think it went well. I'm worried about the clapback, but if Dale doesn't get everything off that he needs to, then I should be able to.
So he needs to absolutely hit you back as hard as you hit
Yeah,
him.
so
Otherwise, you're going to do it again, because this is his turn where he's really good. You're always that.
This is the perennial
Reasonable.
problem with Orks.
And now my army rule starts to matter.
Yep.
So I've been shooting a mounted all bloody game, and now all of a sudden I've actually got an army rule, so which is really nice.
I accidentally put.
Because I've got a strat where I can give crits on 5s, so all of a sudden I'm getting sustain on 5s, which just ramps up everything versus the rest of his army.
Yeah, especially that flat 3 damage into
They
Mega
advanced
Arms
it, right?
once it's out of
You
the
did, thank you.
once it's out of the War turn as well.
Um,
It's going to be very nice to deal with those.
right, so I need to bring the Storm Boys in at the end of my movement phase.
And I
Because
can give it to 2 units that crit as well in the fight phase. And 2 things in sustain that I can, for 1 CP, I can give it to 2 separate units.
Oh, is it on the strat I can just pick 2.
Mhm.
That's nice. That's
Really
very
good.
nice.
I'm cooking up a list. I don't know if I should say it on stream or not, but I guess I'm not that. No one's going to be looking at what I'm playing anyway, to be honest. So I might as well. I'm thinking of doing 120 Hormagaunts in this detachment.
I've seen that list. It is brutal.
Yes, I think
When it hits hard.
Because
Yeah.
I've got the
It's a fantastic teams list, I think.
because you've got the 6-inch consolidate as well. You can give.
I guess the logical question there is why not just do it in Unending Swarm where you have more janky strats?
because the Hormagaunts actually do damage in this detachment.
So it's for the lethality that Unending Swarm lacks, because Unending Swarm just goes,
exactly.
here's a bunch of OC you're not
all
going
of
to
a sudden
kill.
you're getting 2 units of 60 attacks that are critting on 5s for lethals into, like, you know, Chaos Knights or any sort of vehicles, anything like that. Or it's sustained versus infantry, so versus sisters, versus blood angels. They're wounding on 4.
Or precision if you do weirdly
if I
take
wanted to
that
do
route.
that, yeah.
There's like maybe Green Tide, you'd actually consider taking that one because you kill the
It's
characters.
just got into lots
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things.
no, it's
And what
definitely-
can kill 120 gaunts? That it's not that many points.
No.
It's 130 points for 20. So you've still got a lot of stuff behind that. I can still take.
Yeah,
a
it's still about
Norn.
1,200 points
I
of
can still
stuff.
take some Exocrines. I can still take the Hive Tyrant, etc. So I've still got a lot going on behind it as well. I do
Yeah,
think
like I say, I've played against that list. It is savage,
it does seem very good.
especially with the advance and charge on Hormagaunts all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think now that the new terrain layouts massively help that as well. The new terrain layouts give you so much more options to stage.
And they're tiny bases, so they can
Yeah.
do lots of shenanigans as well. OC2.
Cool.
Cool.
So that's my movement. My Storm Boys come down. Snickrot doesn't have to because he did not start off the table,
He
so
does
he's
not.
going to sit up in the back for a bit.
Does he say on his rules that he has to come back in?
Ooh, it might do.
Does his ability specifically say that he has to be replaced, or does it say he just goes into reserves?
Yeah. Some of
Oh, he
Because,
might be dead then. I might have been.
no, you can
No,
bring him
we
in.
just pop him down in the backfield and pick him up again and redeploy him. But yeah, it depends if it says does he go into reserve or
No, it just says removed from the battlefield. So yep.
That's good.
Sure.
Cool.
Does it not say like in your next?
No. Just says
How
remove.
weird.
So
Interesting.
Double
Um,
check it by all means.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it definitely
no.
says that. So.
I'm sure if you've
I've-
just looked at it and read it on stream, that would be something.
So he doesn't have to come in if you don't want to then.
No, he does.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, he does have to come in.
yeah, he does.
I was going to say because normally when it says remove it from thing, usually it comes with in your next movement phase, replace him down.
It just says pick him up and set him, remove him and set him up. So he should have come down last turn.
Oh, so he comes back. He comes back to turn. He goes up.
Yep, which I
Wow.
read wrong entirely.
So he never goes into reserves at all. It's all good. He's got a loan up. I wouldn't never got to him anyway.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, he will just sit back here then, and he'll take his battle shock test now he's landed.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing is because I'm so used to using commandos with him,
it's
so
all
I'll
good.
put them down almost immediately. I've not used him on his own before, so that's on me. He's fine.
It's like the Grey Knight army rule. It specifically says they have to come back down as well. Calidus
Do
is
they? I didn't know
specifically
that.
the next phase. Yeah, there's only a few things in the game that let you just go into
Come on,
reserve
then,
and
do
stay
you
there.
West.
Well, I can't do any shooting because you stopped me shooting.
Good.
So let's do some charging.
Mm-hmm.
They're going into the... Sorry, the knobs are going into the Tyranid warriors.
Uh-huh.
I've got 4 CP, so I can re-roll something here.
4, I have you on 3.
So I had 2 at the end of last turn because I didn't interrupt.
Yep.
I gained 1 at the start of my turn,
Did
and I
you-
rolled 1 on the grots.
And then you spent 1 for the +2 movement.
Yes, yeah.
See, Charles, this is why having a producer is a good thing.
You
Oh,
see
yeah, I
things
know it's a
there.
good thing.
I don't know why you
I don't know why. That's why I couldn't find it, because I put it up there.
put it there. Then people can see what you got,
Oh, fine.
and you can see what you got.
I can do what I like.
The stream can see what you've got anyway.
Oh, of course, it's on the screen.
Right, so they're going in. They've got +2, so that's a 10.
Yep. Come and base me then.
I'm gonna.
Base me good.
Base you real good. So he's got enough movement to obviously go around there.
Mm-hmm.
He will do this. He will go here. He will go there.
Mm-hmm.
He will go there. And he will go there. Cool.
Greg, have you got anything that wants to heroically intervene? Because it's charge by charge now.
They are going into both.
Okay. Oof, they are.
3-inch charge, actually. Puts
Yeah, I
him
think you're good.
right in the middle there, which is what I kind of wanted.
No, you're good.
He is up against that wall, so he can go there, he can go there, but none of the others could attack. So let's just move them forward. Let's go for the long bomb 9-inch charge. This isn't hugely important, it'd be nice, but...
Yeah, yeah. Get his little power claw in.
Nope, that's an
Ooh.
8, so I'm fine with that. I remember what I was saving CP for. I'm a flipping genius. He's going into that.
Tank shot.
It's a tank shock. Good thing I moved him right next to him, isn't it?
Tank shot!
Tank shock. So how does tank shock work now? Because it's changed again, hasn't it?
So you T8, you get 8 dice
Cool.
and 5 ups. It's 9.
Greg, did you spend your 1 for overwatching off your dice?
Yeah, I've got 3. Yeah.
Cool. Double check it.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds on that lad there.
He doesn't explode. You are a good boy.
And then the mega knobs are going into the Trigon. On an 8. I'll move, they're in. I'll roll the other one while I'm over here. So those knobs are going into the Tyranids. Yep. Not on a 4, they're not. Do I need them? I kind of do, so I'm going to spend that CP.
You're down to 1. There down.
I even put it there for that reason. I need to measure that. I don't think it is. I think it's still a fail.
I think that might be him, but have a look.
Is it to his base or to his model?
To his base.
He's a monster.
Yeah, but you can't charge the gun, can you? It's the hull.
I have just made it.
You've made it
I
anyway.
don't know if it's specifically for vehicles or not, but there is absolutely a world where you do measure to the.
So I could charge with my gun.
In theory, yeah.
I wouldn't play it that way the other way around. So I'd feel.
No,
I'd
but that's like that's right. How you play it and how the rules play it are 2 very different things.
I hate agreeing with him on this stuff, but
you can be a dick or not. Be a dick, I agree.
Yeah, yes.
They are the options. Yeah.
Yes. I think it is. In some cases, people game it, and if you're playing a game where it's agreed that you're both just playing hard rules as written, then it's absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing a game where if you've got a sword sticking out, I won't shoot it. That's how I play most of the time. So right, obviously your intention was to hide. Do you want to just spin this one guy so we can't?
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody turned to me and said, "You've left your sword hanging out," I can see I can shoot. I'd be like, "Yeah, fair, go ahead." Right. And I don't think they're being a dick. I don't think they're being unreasonable. It is at the end of the day the rules. But I don't know specifically for that.
Sure.
I don't know if it works for monsters. Vehicles,
Like the way I see it is,
sticking out your gun.
if I was suddenly just charging people with this massive gun that pokes out the end of Tron effect, I would feel like such an arsehole doing that. You're starting here.
yeah.
Again, that is.
Have a look.
I think
Look.
measuring to hull is
Maybe I'm just too nice.
excluding.
Oh, I'm just at 12.
walkers,
Oh, I'm going to
maybe.
sorry, I'm going to heroic to be anyway. So maybe I can fix that. He's going to heroically intervene into these.
Cool.
I'll do it for free. Because why not?
I was muted for all of that, I think. Whoops.
I guess I have to roll it in case I have to base over there. No. No, I probably would have to base over there actually at that point. Yeah. That's quite annoying, so it's taking me off the point.
It is specifically for vehicles. So if you had a...
Do you mind if I do it with a Norn instead? Because I didn't think I'd have to... I didn't think about going that way.
Yeah, of course you can, mate.
Yeah, it's specifically for vehicles and not for monsters.
Good.
But I've absolutely had cases where people have used the sticky outy las gun on my Lehman Russ, for example, off the front to get the range, to get the line of sight. It's part of the reason why I don't like the fact that all my Lehman Russ, because they're Krieg and Forge World ones, they have the sticky outy bit at the back because they're Mars pattern.
Yeah.
Makes them much harder to use competitively.
I'm going to pop fight on
But they are cool.
here, I think. So
Is that 1 CP or 2?
these 4, and then these 2 can go that way. 1 CP. So
1 CP you'll fight on dead. Oh, it's the 4 up, that's why. Mine's just, it happens. So you're down to 1 CP?
There's a point from
Because you spent one on the heroic intervene. You did that for free.
Liam here. If you're allowed to stick your penis gun out to shoot your opponent, they should be allowed to charge it, which is the counter argument, right?
No, because that's line of sight.
Yeah, it depends if you're using it for line of sight versus range.
Trust you up, lad, to say
Yeah,
that.
if you could get it from, if you were using it to get the range as well, then
I wouldn't
then,
charge
that
it with
would
that.
be-
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's the direct counter, isn't it? Or direct comparison. I wouldn't be charging with it.
Yeah, but fortunately, it's not a vehicle, so it can't.
Cool. Well, at least we know. I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
you
always
found
good to
that
check
out.
these
Yeah.
things.
So 5 explodes, so I dropped 2.
Where's this into these?
This is into them. I'm assuming it's 2s because these are strength 10.
So this is
Yeah.
Knobs punching warriors, is it?
Yes, Knob punching warriors.
Knobs wiping warriors. Let's be honest.
Yep, so that's 3, 6, 9.
What's their AP?
2. 12, 15, 18, 20.
Are these strength 10?
Yeah, they are in the what?
Oh, nice.
Knobs are incredible.
Knobs are
Really,
great.
really good. 6s.
We're all children at heart. It's fantastic.
2 damage each.
Yep, they're dead.
What?
So who gets to fight back?
I have to do one at a time for. So
Because they don't get to move, do they?
They do. They get.
Oh, they do get to
They
move.
get
Oh,
to
so you've got good
activate.
ones.
So they get to
So
pile
these
in
4.
and then swing.
So no matter what order I do it in, so these 4 would be able to fight because I'm
Yep.
within
So just
4.
roll 4 dice because they're going
Yeah.
into them.
So see how many are going that way.
One.
Just 1, and then 2 would go this way. 2. So 1 that way and 2 this way.
Cool.
Any more fighting? No, because I just get to swing.
Not
them,
from
don't I?
that unit, no.
Yeah. So this is the 1 here.
Because I've killed them all.
So 3s and 6s are sustained. So 5, and then these are strength 6. So 3s we're rolling.
4s because I've got a war boss in there. -1 to wound because you're higher strength than my toughness.
4s we're rolling, twin links. So 4 wounds, AP 2, 1 damage.
Cool. 5 up invulnerable saves. 1 goes through, so 1 takes the damage. You. And then
2 into these guys down here. We're on 1s. No 6s.
Nope, then 4s again.
4s, re-rolling.
Good thing as well.
Pretty crap, really. Oh well. 5, AP 2, 1 damage.
So 5 up invulns again. So
like
1
it.
dead, 2 dead.
Mm-hmm.
Over there. Cool. So take them. Get rid of them warriors. Get them off the board. Get them off the board. I'll go into this lad here. So he'd have had to have. Oh no, he wasn't because he was stuck between the 2 of them. So he goes through there. These 2 go up here. He is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So the normal lads.
He's all -1 to hit.
Yep. So I'm +1 to hit because of him. So I'm back to 3s.
Mm-hmm.
4s, sorry.
War bosses are great in this as well.
They're brilliant.
So cheap.
So cheap, so good.
So this is the normal lads. So they come out, but then the misses just go straight back in.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 10, so it's still 5, isn't it?
Yes.
This is it. Your big bugs are so tough. Like they should be. But
Some armies don't care. they really don't. It's like
3
sisters
at -2 damage.
-2. So 4 up in roll. Takes 2 damage.
Sure.
Goes down to 12. These little ones.
So then I'm going to do the war boss. He's doing 9 attacks, hitting on 2s because I've got -1, +1.
12 attacks because he wasn't in a rhino or in a truck, so he gets the activation trigger for the war.
So that comes out, but then
That looks like a lot of 6s.
they go back in.
Strength.
11 because he's a war boss. So 4s.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1, 2. There you go. That evened out. Just the 4 at -2 damage.
4 up involves.
4 damage.
So it's down to 8.
And then the attack squig hits you once. Does not wound.
I think I may interrupt.
Oh, I forgot you had 2 CP. That's on me.
Well, if I don't, then because that feels unfair. We're just working through because of the stream. I could probably just feel no pain instead.
But wouldn't you have interrupted after the first activation anyway?
Yeah, I probably would have done
Yeah,
that.
you-
That's
you
what I
swap.
planned to.
I picked them because I knew those warriors could do that. So you can, if you want to interrupt over there, you
Yeah,
can. I
'cause-
couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like you're interrupting only because this guy lived over here. You're interrupting because you were probably going to always interrupt first.
And let's be
anyway.
honest, you probably wouldn't have interrupted with him because you've already got that point.
Yeah, so
6
I
attacks.
think this is an easy one to walk back and
4,
figure out.
8. So how many attacks are those knobs getting? The mega knobs.
The Mega Knobs, at the moment, the Kill Saws only get 3 each, but they're twin linked. The regular knobs get 4. The Mega Boss gets 5.
Okay, and they're all AP.
I think everything's AP 2 damage with the exception of him, which I think is AP 2
He's
3
not
damage.
surviving, so I'll just interrupt. So even with been a pain, he's not surviving that. So this will be 3s and 6s are sustained.
You interrupted? Sorry.
The
Trigon.
Trigon.
And he's strength 10 now, so 3s. Oh, for fuck's sake. 4 AP 2, flat 3 damage.
So 4 ups. 3 damage. Jesus, so I'm going to spend my...
No,
No,
you
I'm
feel
not.
no pain, remember?
Yeah, I know, but this is what I wanted to try and do, is let little feel no pains as possible.
Right.
So, but no, I'm not. I've only got 1 CP. I need that 2 CP for next turn.
Cool.
So first feel no pain, he's alive. Second feel no pain kills him.
Kills 1.
So,
Just keep rolling, and then we'll take him out.
yeah, and then he survives.
So it's probably going to kill 2.
Kill another one.
Yeah, cool.
It is actually important because I want the kill saws because they're strength 12, well 13 at the moment.
All good.
Missing one.
Careful, Dale.
I know, I didn't realise that support was there. So then I'll pick them to swing everything into the Trigon. What OC, he's OC3 did you say? Cool.
He's OC2.
I think they're an OC1, but he's OC2, which is the important thing.
Right, yeah.
So the 2 kill saws first. So hitting on 3s, 6s explode. Cool. 3 explodes. I am strength 13, so 3s.
Yep.
Re-rolling because I'm twin linked. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's -2 or no, kill saws are -3 maybe.
I think they are.
7, 8, 9.
Is this onto this?
Onto the Trigon, yeah. So 9. 2 damage each.
So he's taken 12. He's got 2 left.
I'll do the Mega Boss because I want to swing with him, hitting on 2s. Explodes. These are strength 13.
No, wait. You said there's 9. I think I only rolled 8. So he will probably die anyway. Yeah, he's dead. It's only saved 2, so I was just thinking that's 4.
Greg just doesn't want you to get the glory kill with your character, that's why.
Does he explode?
No.
Oh. Womp womp.
And I'm not moving.
You're not moving?
Nope.
Well, no one will.
I think he can do what he likes. So you've already swung. You're swung. Right, over there, I need to do some pilings and work out who can get into what. This turn is kind of going how I wanted it to. Like, if I'd got him, that I'd have been happier, but that was pot luck if I did or not.
Yes.
You've got
You've
free
still
widgets
killed
somewhere,
quite
haven't
a
you?
lot. Yes.
I've got one here, Dale. There's a free. Oh, there's a free on this one.
So many free inches.
There you go.
give Dale all the inches on stream. There's one on there as well.
He gets to go in.
I really want to get like custom dice, custom widgets, full custom setup for the stream,
I
but
think so.
that's an absolute stretch goal for the channel.
That's
yeah.
fair. I think that's reasonable.
'Cause I just like the dice, honestly. I'm a massive dice gremlin, so custom dice would be very cool.
I am going
Especially
to
with
swing
my new
everything.
logo.
Yes.
4 and 5. So it's hitting on freeze because there's no -1 bubble here.
Indeed. A couple of
Thank you. I know, like, you know when you can see something, but it's just not registering in your brain. You're going, what is wrong with this picture?
strength.
10, so
So-
5s.
Yes, we'll check T12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -2 damage.
That's a very good roll.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
-2.
Yep.
So 4 ups.
Takes 8 damage.
8 damage is down to 8.
And then 9 attacks from the
What damage is he?
2 again.
Okay.
9 attacks from the war boss. Hitting on 2, 6s explode. Oh, right, cool. I've been deserving those ones, to be fair.
Strength on him.
11, so still 5s. So another 4 at -2 damage.
I'll blank 1.
Is it it's the mega war boss that goes to damage 3, is it? Cool.
So it's taken 4 more.
Cool, and then the attack squig
Attacks quick.
hits once. No, hits twice because he gets the +1. You can't edit the amount of attacks he has.
Yes, for extra attacks.
Yeah.
You can benefit from modifiers,
One
you can't
wound.
get
I don't think there's any MP.
additional attacks.
He's good then.
So that's that. He can swing back, but that's a good punch. I will take that.
So what OC do you have on there?
At the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think not 15 is the answer.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because if I pile him in, I have to go this way. So he heroic. If I come off that, you'll be holding that, I believe. Yeah, so these are all OC1, yeah?
Yep.
He's OC5, so that'll just be contested. I have to stay there and take my 15 points, I think. And plus, they've got the Feel the Pain. I'll kill them all next turn anyway. Cool.
Nice.
So my heroic intervention was an absolute waste of time, but whatever.
So yeah, that's the end of my turn. I've got Secure No Man's
Do
Land.
you know what to swing back
Secure
with
man.
Tyran effects?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, to punch me with Tyran effects.
Oh, actually, this could make a difference. So I'll select him first.
Yep.
4 attacks. Sustained on 6s. Wounding on strength 8. Any -1 to
-1
wound?
to wound, yeah.
I would be. So
was wondering.
yeah, cool. So freeze. No force. 1 wound. You just take the one that's not on the objective.
Chins it.
No, never mind. So yeah, nothing changes.
Yeah, so I've got Secure No Man's Land.
Oh, I
for
get to
5.
fight here though.
Yep, you can do that because that doesn't change anything. I don't get anything from behind enemy lines, but I will be bidding that.
And sustain there. Fucking sick of this.
You get you sustained though. Smile.
Brilliant. 2 wounds, AP 1, 2 damage. Fucking bastard game.
So secure for 5, Dale, and
I binned off
behind. But you
Kills you.
you already got your CP from the grot, so you
Yep.
don't get a bonus CP. Lovely stuff. So we will go into round 4.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, I might want to.
Oh.
I don't because I don't understand them. I don't think I can do them. So I'm
Oh,
not gonna
secret missions.
mission, yeah. So Greg
Understood.
gets 15 on the program.
Before you say that, I am going to tell you to look at Unbroken Wall and War of Attrition.
Yeah, there's definitely some options
They are
there.
worth at least a ponder.
There's no reason not to take them down because you can still keep scoring.
He would only get 10 more on primary, which it would stop him being able to go turn 3, get the 15. So if he sits on,
probably not worth
like
it,
for the next turn, he's going to get 5.
How much prime has he got though?
So he's currently on 10. Next turn he'll probably get 5 or 10 again, so that takes him to 15.
Yeah, so we ain't getting above 40 anyway.
If he goes, yes,
it's impossible.
It's not impossible. It is impossible. That's how maths works. Yes, unless you gave him 15 and 15, but yeah,
it's just not going to happen.
which is still 40 to be fair. So yes, there's. But yeah, the two I would suggest looking
I
at is
understand what we're saying here. So maybe it's good for the chat as well.
Yeah.
So we're on turn 3.
Yep.
You've currently got what, 15 in primary?
5, and he's about to get another 5.
Yeah.
No, he's only got 5 and 5, so he's got
So
10. Yeah.
So the max you can score if you pick one of them
Yep.
is 40. You cap out at 40. However, even if I was to leave you on a 15 and a 15 on the last 2 turns, you'd get 40.
Oh, that makes sense. So take the secret mission.
You might. There's no reason not to.
Cool.
The only reason not to is if you can't complete it, you'll only get 20 on primary. However, I pointed you at the 2 ones that are worth considering,
Yeah,
which
but
is Unbroken
You'll
Wall.
only get that 20 anyway.
You'd need the Unbroken Wall to get the 15 at the bottom of turn anyway,
Yeah.
because you need to be holding your 3.
Yeah.
And then the Battle Line one, which is War of Attrition, because
As
Greg
far
has
as I
no battle
understand it, I can't see any reason for you not to do it.
Yeah, I've picked one.
I
I've changed
would
my mind. I have picked one.
Can you? Because you can't.
Yes,
If you get 2 15s, you can't.
well, no,
do it
in
anyway. You
singles,
can't get more than 40 anyway.
no. In teams, I think it's a mistake because he's got a fairly safe floor of getting that 40 anyway.
But don't
So it's not worth the gamble in a
Is
team's
it a gamble though?
context.
'Cause you st- you-
Yes,
you
because-
still keep
because
scoring primary though.
There's no guarantee that he's going to be able to complete Unbroken Wall.
But if he doesn't score it, doesn't change anything.
Yeah, no, he still loses, right? That's why in
No, it
singles.
doesn't change his score over. If he gets 2 15s and doesn't score Unbroken Wall,
Yeah, yeah.
still got
That's
40
saying
anyway.
if he doesn't score the 2 15s, right? If he only
yeah,
gets
but
10 and
exactly.
10,
So, if he scores
if he gets
2
25
15s, he
points
still
versus
gets-
20, yeah.
the
In this
max he's
case,
gonna get is
there's no
40.
case not to take one.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, Dale, Greg, turn around. Dale, would you like to show the dice cam your mission? Twist it.
I feel like the Blair Witch Project.
That way, perfect.
You done?
Just check they can see
Not
that.
just yet.
They can't really see that, but yeah, cool. Show it. Hide it, and it'll be fine.
Go.
You done?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Command. Oh, cards. These mine or yours?
They are yours because mine are now useless. So I don't draw these now, do I?
You do, yes.
Oh.
Don't score.
secret mission
The-
replaces your primary.
It doesn't replace it though. You still score.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It should. That's the problem.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
So, Greg, you get 15.
Yep. I got behind enemy lines and I got engage on all fronts. Do I need any battle shocks? He does. There's even 6 of him. He is not.
So Duran effects.
So he just gets to roll 2 dice.
Anybody else? No, I
He's
killed him.
failed.
Oh, that's your Tyrannix favourite dice roll, that, Greg.
Tell me about
Do you want to guess what his Tyrannix roll on his 2 dice battle shock?
Is it a double one?
No, it was a
Oh,
1 and a
that's
2.
Unbelievable.
No, because he's used that for the Biovore now.
Oh, no. What a
What?
shame.
No, because your 1 and 2 has been used up. You
No,
can
ah.
actually hit something with your Biovore.
I've got plenty more in me, don't you worry. I get a CP.
Yep.
I think we just go, yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
So,
Greg.
Dale, talk to us, Goose. How do you think that turn went?
I'd have liked to have killed that Tyrannifex, but inherently everything that I wanted to do kind of paid off. This would have been nice, but I knew because of the gap and I couldn't get the guys in, and I knew the fighting death was coming in here. So I had to sacrifice this unit, so I didn't lose too many of that unit because that's what's got me the points. So yeah, as I said, I'd have loved to have killed that Tyrannifex. I knew I couldn't touch that Norn. But that's about it. Everything's gone pretty okay. Like Greg's still got
It's
some...
definitely swung back around.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, I was like, there's a lot of Nids left, but I suppose you'd only really committed your 2 Squig Hog Boys units, so you still have the majority of your army ready to go, which is now hopefully going to pay a bit of dividends for you. So that's been...
The only issue now, and this is where the war going at the start of the battle round falls down, is that I've lost a lot of my defensive buffs. But that's something that
These don't
GW has
got a field of
decided.
pay anymore, have they?
No.
Cool. So So can you shoot the crap out of that? So he'll move to here.
Yep.
He's going to stay in combat.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to fall back?
No.
Are you sure?
Roll a 1 or a 2, because I'll definitely roll a 1. Let's just pretend I did.
There it is.
Brilliant. He's going to stay still because you can see this guy here.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
This guy though can't see shit all without advance. So, I mean, can't shoot there. He can shoot them as well. He moves 9, so he's going to rotate for 2. He's going to move 4. Rotate again.
Oh, my back.
And then move another.
back doing crunch.
Yeah.
Oof, lad.
There.
The yoga
Yeah,
mat's
the
not
microphone.
helping. No, I just heard it over here.
So that's a unfailable charge from my gun, right? I'm joking.
Yeah, because that'd be cheating otherwise.
Yes.
How are the yoga mats treating your feet down? Are they helping with
These
the
are
hard floor?
lovely.
Yeah.
Genuinely really nice on the old feet.
Yeah, man.
How are the yoga mats that you stuck in your shoes, Greg?
Oh, it's really good, yeah. Really, really nice. I'm going to advance this exocrine. Oh, sorry.
It's alright, mate. I've been
Yes!
booting it the entire
That's
time.
what you have to do. You have to kick the table and then you roll a 6. I'll
Yeah,
have to
that's not.
remember that.
We're not doing that. Every time you kick the table, it's -2 to your charge, an advance roll, or whatever roll you're rolling.
You're not the boss of me. You don't tell me what to do.
My God, you can see the floorboards on the top-down camera. That's quite impressive. Now.
Which way should I pull it?
No, don't bother.
Okay.
It's fine.
Fair
Go the
enough.
wrong way.
Can you see Greg's shoes?
It'd be a Monty Python sketch if we tried.
It's a good table, this, Charles.
Yeah, I got it from Carnage Lads, actually. They were selling them off fairly cheap.
Oh, we like the Carnage guys.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. No, it's a game mat one. It's the main thing is it's foldable. Ideally I'd love to have like a log cabin, build it as a studio or just a dedicated studio, and get a proper solid wooden table, and then I can have the dice camera not being on the edge and having it in the middle. But this is also great practice for if I go to stream events, because this is more representative of what I'll actually be able to set up at an event. But yeah, it's good to have a solid-ish gaming table and the space to stream. It's
Yeah.
a massive
Cool.
blessing.
This is my shooting then.
Here we go.
I will do. So you can see the character. This is a character, right?
Yep.
So you have to remove him last, yeah?
Yep.
So I'll shoot this exocrine into them first.
Oh, we started playing properly now, Charles. This is not going to be fun anymore.
I don't know, lad. Let him start rolling dice.
No, it's fine. Yep, we're good.
2s, 6s are sustained. My army rule, yay. -1 to wound though, right? So 4s. 4, AP 3, 3 damage.
Cool. So I'm in cover. You happy with
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you definitely
So
get cover.
6 ups. 4 was it you said?
4, yeah, please.
Nope. So that's just 4 dead.
That's good for me. Maleceptor will shoot them. D6 plus 3 blast, but there's no blast left, so only 5 shots again. This will be 4s because I'm in combat, rerolling 1s because the exocrine hit you and sustain, so they'll hit. These don't. Strength 10, so 4s, no, 3s. 3 wounds, AP 2. You would get cover, so only AP 1.
So I have to do these separately. In fact, no, I don't, because they're all 5s.
Okay, and a flat 3 damage.
Yeah.
Only 2.
Only 2.
I think it was only 2. Was it 3? Oh, what did I say, Charles?
I can't remember, mate.
It was. Just say 2. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, it's all good.
Cool.
If
This
someone in
ex-
the chat wants to say, then it will be. We'll go with that.
We'll do another one. So exocrine will shoot here as well. D6 plus 3 for 9. 4, 8, 9. This one moved, but that with 3s, we're rolling 1. 6s are sustained. 1 goes back in. And then 3s. No 4s because it was -1 to wound. 4, AP 3. So you get AP2, I think, essentially.
Yeah, cool. So I have to roll that. I have to roll these separately. Was it 4? Did you say?
Yeah, 4.
So I need a 6.
Nice.
Need another 6. Nope. So damage 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he's dead. And then 2
more.
5-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Damage 3.
Yeah.
Dead.
Squish.
Dead.
So when I measure range, it's from the base as well, not from the gun.
Yes,
isn't it?
because you're not a vehicle.
Yes. So he's not in range there. So he'll shoot Storm Boys.
Yep.
With everything. So the Flamer, 9 shots. 6, 9. Wounded Yarn, freeze. So 2 come out, so 7. AP2. You got another save?
Oh, I'm in cover, aren't I? No, you don't give cover. Yep.
No.
Dead.
Yep. Tyran, no effects, will shoot into the Mega Knobs. I see 2. If he gets onto there, then I'll hold it. Yep. No, he advanced. I can't.
Haven't they all just shot into the knobs there anyway?
Who?
These 2.
Yeah, I'm on about
The
charging.
Tyran effect.
Ah.
Yeah, Tyranids will shoot the Mega Knobs.
Into combat? Or out of combat?
Out of combat, yeah.
But-
So it stays still, so +1, but I'm -2, so it's back
Yeah,
to 4s.
so back to net -1. Cool.
Yeah. Is what it is. So 4s, no rerolls, nothing's hit them, that's good. Is what it is. 4s and 6s are sustained. There we go. 2s. 4, these are AP4.
Cool.
You
So
wouldn't get
6s.
cover there. I guess 1 would
Mega Knobs
actually.
not have an invulnerable save. Oh.
Really? I thought I had a 5 up.
Yeah.
Only if you've got the custom force field. So I'll do the one in cover. Goes through. Damage.
D6 +6.
Dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damaged, yes. And 2 6-ups.
D6 + 6. Oh, yeah. So everyone's a fail. So these 2
yeah.
are brains.
Sixes.
6s.
6 right. So 2 more down.
Another 2 die.
Ooh.
Nope.
They sound
Don't-
heavy. Are they metal?
No, I'm just ham-handed.
Just throwing them at the table. It's really nice table charge. It's really sturdy. Thunk.
There's 3 die in total?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I not pick 3 up? Yeah, because I've got these 2 down here.
Okay, cool. My
Yeah,
bad.
he picked one up and you just picked another 2 up.
That's my bad. I just.
Don't worry, because I question myself.
How many left in the squad?
There is 2 and a boss.
And I killed
You killed 1 in.
with a Trigon?
Yeah.
Or 2. No, I killed 2 with a Trigon.
Yes, you killed. You killed 2 of the Trigons. You killed
Yeah,
5
so I
in
need to
total.
take off another one.
So I killed
cool.
5 in total. Yeah.
Dale cheating once again.
God, you hang out with
I w-
Charles
I
Gould
would-
long enough.
I would say, have you got a soul? But the answer's fairly obvious on that
I
one.
think you'll find this is a common misconception. People say gingers don't have souls. What the actual truth is every freckle we have is a soul was taken off someone else.
Got no answer to that one.
He will shoot into them with his heavy venom
Swarmy
cannon.
Lord.
So 1. This is, sorry, the Hive Tyrant.
That one.
It hits on 2s, wounds on a 3, nothing. He will shoot his melter shots into them. The Norn will shoot his melter shots into the Mega Knobs. This is 2s. Don't want to re-roll that, no. This is strength 12, so 2s. 1 wound. AP4, no cover.
Straight through, then, isn't it?
Let's double check it's AP4. It might be AP3.
The important phone checking phase.
Oh no, we'll get 6 up.
You get a 6 up or a 5 up.
Roll it and then we'll
It's
check.
AP3, so I'm glad I checked. So yeah, it's a 5 up.
Fails it anyway.
And this is in melter range, so it's a minimum of 3 damage, so it just kills one.
Tasty. Tox injector harpoon. Interesting.
Nice.
Evening pinch. Pinch Daddy Dog stopping in for the chat.
I will then just do some charges, I believe. Biovore, I got behind enemy lines, didn't I? And engage, so I want to shoot a mine somewhere. Like there.
Over the halfway line.
Yeah. And gives me full engage and 1 baby behind. And then I will charge. Norn will
Charges.
charge. Sorry, what?
Charges.
Yeah. Norn would charge into the knobs. So on. And this guy, he will charge into them. Can't fail. Boop. And don't need to charge him anymore. Could leave him alive for a turn because I've got enough to interrupt. So he'll charge the truck. 7.
That'll do it.
So let's measure it properly. I want to get so I can't be heroic. So just a little bit further.
I've only got 2 CP, Greg.
It's only 1 CP to heroic though, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
know. Why would I go below 2 CP, Greg?
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. Then I'll swing away, I guess. The Norn. Let's get to see him in combat for the first time ever.
Woo! Are you ready to be underwhelmed?
I'm going to spend the CP, so him, as in, sorry, the Norn and the Hive Tyrant. I'm getting tired now, so I'm saying him a lot. He's going to both get crit 5s. Oh, no, there's no point in giving it to the Hive Tyrant because he's not fighting somebody he can do it against. The Maleceptor will get it.
Understood. Punchy town.
Punchy punch. So Norn. I've just got his profile up and put it back in my pocket. So 6 attacks with his monstrous scything talons.
Yep.
Which will be hitting on 2s. No rerolls, but 5s are sustained. Fucking brilliant.
Wonderful use of CP.
Strength 10.
So it would be 2s, but it's 3s because of the -1.
3. So 3 wounds.
Minus-
AP 2, flat 3 damage.
Cool. So
I thought you said the Norn was a bit shit in combat.
He is.
need the 6s. So 2 die.
275 points.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
killed
not
2 knobs so
275 points
far.
of
He
shooting,
might
that's
kill
fair.
a couple more. So, oh, there you go. Double sustained.
What's that from?
Lashy
His
whip.
extra attacks.
Oh, right.
Lashy
Cool.
tail going.
Monstrous rending claws.
I can't iron the backing material. It's plastic. It would
Strength 8, so it's 4s, right?
Don't worry, it
Because of
annoys me
your
too. If you want to
one
pay
wound,
for me to
yeah.
get like actual cloth backing, we can talk about that.
3
Let's do that.
minus 2 damage.
How is that good?
That's not good.
Yeah,
It's not
alright, mate.
bad. And that's the main
It's
thing.
275 points and it's about to kill about 4 knobs.
For Tyranids, mate, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's killed 4 knobs.
Yeah, because you've put it into 2 wound stuff. But if you put that into, say, like,
His weapons are strength 7 and 9. It's not good. His simulator's much better in combat, but it hasn't got the 4-up invul or the 4-up Throne of Pain. That's why, and it's a bit more expensive.
I'm going to interrupt, I think.
Of course, yeah.
I'm going to go over here because it's the only one that makes sense.
You are -1 to hit and wound again.
That's fine because I'm +1 to hit.
Cool.
So 2 CP, knobs interrupting into Maleceptor man.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Which we didn't do in the last turn. The
What?
-1 to hit and wound.
You wasn't at the time.
Oh.
Because
You had the
full
-1
squad.
to
Yeah,
hit,
the
but,
-1 to hit,
you're
you
not.
It's only when you're half strength you become -1 to wound. Right.
So the one knob who's left.
All hit.
Cool.
Sustained.
Explode, and then because I'm -1 to wound, it's 6s.
Yes.
Nope. And then the Warboss with his 4 attacks.
No, that's a lot less.
Yep. 2 hits.
What's his
Toughness
strength
of
then?
his again.
11.
So it would be 1 wound at -2 damage.
He's taken it down to 6.
And then the attack swig hits you once and explodes. Need the 6s. Nope.
Cool. I might as well fight here now then. Yeah, I'll just fight first everywhere. Oh no, I don't. I'll fight with the Tyranids actually. Hitting on 4s.
Technically, you do the tyrant first. It does not matter.
Oh no, it doesn't matter, does it? No, because you'd get to
No,
fight
Dale
them
swings first, so-
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that doesn't. don't do
Dale,
that.
you get to swing after all the fights first.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
fair
you'd get to pick them before.
So
I
do
pick
your
the
hive
Tyranids,
tyrant
Yeah. So, no, I'm going to do him. Oh no,
But you
again.
didn't charge.
Yeah, it has to be the hive tyrant. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 10. So
Toughness 8, I think.
3s, re-roll him.
Yeah,
5 at AP, 2 flat 3 damage.
Cool, 6 ups. 5, did you say? No, he did.
Nice.
Bang. D3 off the top of my head.
Yeah, so go on, roll that then.
Anyone else in range? No.
Just maybe your character.
Flat 3 on.
Yes.
Yep. So flat 3 on your High
Yep.
Tyrant. My character also takes 3.
So I'm down to 7.
I believe I am down to 4.
Cool. And then you would take your knobs first. Take that knob, Dale.
I'm going to hit the Tyrannifex, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So the regular guy. And there's no -1s over here, so they all hit and 1 explodes. This is back to 5s. 2 at -2 through damage.
Down to 2 wounds.
And the war boss hitting on 2s. Strength 10, so still 5s, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. T12. Nice.
2 at -2 damage.
He's dead.
Do you not want a blank one? Not that it matters because you.
I had a blank one before. It's once per battle. Hey!
Bang!
I think he goes D6.
I think it is as
With a monster that size, it should be D6.
Which is quite hilarious. It's abilities, isn't it? Yeah, D6. So for you, D6.
Cool.
5 wounds.
So you've killed the knob and put the war boss down to 3 wounds.
The Norn emissary takes 2, and then 4 up, so ignore them. He takes 1. So he's down to 15. I've really got to put that on.
You got to put your dice out.
Yeah. Cool. So he's down to 15. Believe. So that truck's gone.
Yeah, that truck is dead.
And there's the Maleceptor to go, and the. Well, I guess he charged. He should have fought here first anyway, but oh well. No, because you interrupted, so it doesn't matter. So I'll go with the Maleceptor. He'll do a sweep. So he's got crit 5s. So.
You should do the Tyrannifex first, just in case it pulls him out of combat or something weird.
He can't.
Okay,
I literally
cool.
can't. Yeah.
Then fair enough.
So 3 extra go in. And then this is freeze. No, -1 to wound, aren't you?
Yep.
So 4s. So 5, AP 1, 2 damage.
Cool. So try to roll these separately, but 2 damage, did you say?
Yes, it just does 2 damage to the
That's
character.
fine because he's dead, and then the character takes 2.
Yep.
Takes 4 damage, so he's down to 2 wounds.
Oh, okay. And then the Tyrannifex will have a pop. These 2 miss, but 1 sustained. Strength 8, so you're still -1 to wound. Oh, with this.
It's all. Is it the same time?
No, this is a new. That
No,
guy's
so I'm
dead.
not -1 to wound.
So freeze to wound. Only 1 wound. AP nothing, 2 damage.
Cool. So on a 4 up, he died. Anything less than a 4, he dies. He's dead.
Well. Yeah, that's my turn.
Thought my counter punch was hard enough. It was not.
Remove get loaded.
Remove that Tyrannifex.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay, Greg. So at the end of your turn, you're scoring behind for 3
Three.
points and engage for 4 points.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Which
Do I
means
do still draw second
like this. Yep.
You just play the game like
And
normal.
we go to Dale's turn
Daft.
4. He's going to score. How many objectives are you on, young Dale?
Just the one.
Should we get
Just
you
the one
5?
objective, actually. I was hoping it was going to be
points
2.
for that.
Mhm.
All right. What second
So I've
did
got
you do?
Cull the Horde, which I can't get, so I can just get rid of it.
Yep.
Overwhelming Force and Area Denial. I can do these.
They are doable.
Watch this. Hold my beer.
Oh boy.
Cool. As long as this is it. It's just scraping points now. How many points am I on, Charles?
You are currently on 15 primary and 11 for secondary.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that
you've-
badly.
So this is another thing in Pariah Nexus. If you can't score a card, cycle it. Really leverage that. The fact that you can get new orders repeatedly now. It's
really good.
it's very rarely worth holding on to a secondary.
I mean, we can discuss what
Yeah.
maybe should have, would occur at the end, but like as I said on the way here, Dow, if you go second, you just play super defensive and go for the secret mission.
Yeah.
This is how
That's
you
what I
do
was trying to do. But you just shot me stuff.
This is not defensive. I know it's defensive for an orc. You didn't turn one, charge everything, but I mean, like proper like KG and trade.
Oh, but that would have been such a boring stream.
No, people like that.
Yeah,
I like to watch that.
Yeah, I like to watch the competitive side of it. It really because it's still a skill to play defensively. You still do have to think, make the right decisions.
It's
especially
on me to make sure I score more than 45 primary then. Otherwise, you just win.
And you've got to play defensively while scoring secondaries, and that's the hard part, right? It's a very different mentality than previous editions where you basically just go, I need to keep on the primary race. You don't. You need to completely forget the primary race and just go secondary. What can I score? I can't score it. Spend a CP. Can I score it? Yes, no. And really aggressively go for the secondary game.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I find that really interesting I'm a very defensive player naturally, so that's where I find it quite a
You're over
entertaining.
half.
But yeah, we might not have time to run too much in detail on what coulda, woulda, shouldas on the time.
No worries.
But we shall see.
No, you can't fall back and charge. There's no point.
I think this will be last turn. There's nothing left after this.
Oh yeah, I'm about to literally run out of everything. Right, so let's do some shooting.
I really want to do some speed hammer streams. So you play on a clock, both players get an hour on the clock, and you just go.
Yeah. Quite fun actually.
Those guys are shooting into that.
I'll give him a feel no pain for free.
So looters into swarm.
Looters into the Hive Tyrant.
Dale, for area denial, you need something in the centre.
That's not the same.
Within
I know, I'm heading that way.
Oh, okay, right.
You don't think I'm heading that way?
Just so you're aware. Yep.
At most, he'll be there because he is
You're
heading
gonna
that
charge.
way.
Yeah, no.
So I get 4 rerolls.
Yep.
Yeah, because nothing's hit so far.
You get 6.
Hit on 6s. Yeah, and they're heavy.
The heavy doesn't mean you get minus 1 to moving anymore. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but I hit on 6s.
And then you only 5s if you
Fives
stand
and
still.
heavy, yeah.
Wow.
Strength 7, toughness.
9.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, these are pretty bad.
They are bad, but they were 55 points.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's why they're there. I couldn't really think
That's
of it.
not bad for 55 points.
Yep. And I've got the rocket launcher who does hit on 5s, which is D3 shots. It's 24-inch range, so I wasn't in range. So they have not done quite well. Oh, sorry, the rocket launcher would shoot at your...
Yeah.
Nope. 2 shots.
Oh. Yay. 2's to kill.
Oh.
There you
That was
go.
a double 1 then. Cool, and then everyone else. So he's going to charge the Hive Tyrant. So he, the Mega Boss, is going to charge the Hive Tyrant. I'm going to CP reroll that. Oh, did I get a CP from my Grots? Yes, I did. So I go up to 2.
I'm back down to 1.
Yep.
He's in.
There we go. So on a 7.
Yep, so I want to get right on the tip of him.
Yep.
Sorted. Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1 CP on exploding 5s. Because I don't think interrupt's going to be important at this point.
I'll spend the CP I should have on a 5 of Fun Pain again.
So they hit, that explodes, that explodes. Strength 12.
So freeze.
So just the 3 at -2 damage.
4 removals. He's taken 2 wounds. He's down to 5.
And then you get to murder him back.
I would like to. So 6 attacks. 2s. 1 sustained. And toughness is he?
7.
So freeze.
6, sorry, 6.
Yeah, still freeze. 5 AP 2 flat 3 damage.
5 4 ups.
You got this.
He's dead.
I'd kill him. Oh, I'll fire
Yeah,
him on.
let's just be honest. He is very dead.
Ooh, yeah, I go back in. 2s. Ooh, so it only would have been 4 wounds, but I still think he's dead.
4 5 ups.
Yeah.
Hold
And a
on,
flat 3 damage, you have to pass every single one.
which he won't, but so let's drop you out. Imagine I've just done. Well, he's going back, so he's dead.
Yep. That's it.
That's the end of my turn.
Did you pass all of those?
Nearly. No, you
I failed one.
5s. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
So, end of the turn, no scoring.
Nothing. I probably get rid of area denial and overwhelming force because if I killed that Hive Tyrant, I would
Would
have
have been-
absolutely got both of them.
Would have been 8 points, yeah.
Huge, but not happening. So you score 15 again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get in turn 5?
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Storm hostile objective, which is impossible, which is great. Sabotage I can do as a mini. There's nothing I can get in your deployment zone. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I'll CP Storm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Storm. And I got to bring it down. I can get rid of that now though, can't I?
Redraw it.
Area denial. Sweet. So, no, he'll go and fight. You got an inch from the wall over here, Dale, yeah?
Everyone should be an inch from the wall.
That's fine if that's your intent.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So that'll be 5 and 3, I'm guessing, on these secondaries.
Yeah, so he'll go to there. He'll go to there. Tyrannafex over there will advance. Ooh, press me an orange one. 4, so I'll come around and do him. So he moves 13. I'll do a little pivot for 2. So he's got 11. So his base goes on the end of that. So the gun can go through. Shoot them. No, he advanced, so I can't shoot. Oh no, I can because of assault. That's why I did it. Okay. Shooting then. Just flamers there. D6 plus 6. 9 shots. Wounded on 3s. That many AP2.
On them,
Mm-hmm.
I get cover
On
saves.
to the looters. Does the flamer not
Oh,
ignore
it's the
cover?
flamers.
I
I know they're
think
dead.
it
I
does,
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not all flamers ignore cover, but
I thought they did. To be
no,
fair.
Torrent doesn't give ignores cover. No.
I'm quite sure it does get it, but I'll look.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Oh well, been playing that whole game. Sorry, Dale.
Right. Reset the clock. Set everything back up.
Absolutely not.
They are all dead, so it's fine. And it's 2 damage that flamer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
Sabotaging with
Oh, sorry. Just
touch the
normal
Norn
one,
onto
I
the
guess.
terrain, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Dale, what do you get in your last turn?
No prisoners and storm hostile objective.
Storm's
I can
good.
get storm hostile.
Okay.
Are you going to cycle or are
I'm
you
going to cycle because reasons. No prisoners into marked for death.
which is dead?
I'll take this guy,
Yeah.
the Biovore, and this Exocrine.
Yeah, thought you might somehow. Okay, so let's just do the mark for death stuff. Not mark for death. Storm hostile. There we go. Words. I can't do my secret mission. You'll be
Don't
happy
forget
to know.
Overwatch, Dale.
Yep, I know.
Oh, he's lone up, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's good, isn't he? No problem.
Battle shock for him.
Yes, he does need a battle shot. He's fine. And I'm going to spend my... No, I spent my CP on the cycle. Do I get another one for the Grots?
I have you on one already,
So you got 2.
All right, cool. So I don't get the one from the Grots for the first time this game, which is quite nice. But I am going to spend the one that I do have on the +2 advance, +2 charge on those boys. They're going to sit there. That's frustrating. But oh well. They are then going to charge.
Nice.
7, 8, 9 on the dice. They are going into, him.
Oh, into the Exocrine. Okay.
Yep.
Off you pop.
So annoyingly, I can't quite do what I wanted. Are you heroically intervening, Greg?
Yes, I'll do it for free, and I'm in.
Snickrot will try and go in as well. On a 9, yeah, he will. God love you, Snickrot.
Cool.
Can you interrupt? No.
I think it would have been played to just charge Snickrot into the Hive Tyrant, I don't know.
Probably would have been the smarter choice, if I'm honest with you. but I'm tired.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
I made a mistake.
I didn't know if there was anything specific why you're doing that at all.
In
No.
hindsight over there.
Yeah.
I saw it from the off.
So I'll
you
start
said
with
it
Stick
after
Rock because
you've
you
done
can't
it.
interrupt.
I'm just messing. What's that, sorry?
Starting with Stick Rock because you can't interrupt. So he hits with everything. I'm only strength 6, so it'll be 6s, but I'm re-rolling everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you used to have this 12 on the X screen, aren't you?
10.
Oh, 5s then. 5s re-rolling. Twin Link Knives!
He's a beast, man.
2 at -1, 2 damage.
He takes 2 damage, goes down to 12.
Cool. And then I'll start with the boys. Everything into the exocrine.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you'll be pleased to hear, Greg. I've ended the poll. Nids had 78% of the votes. Voting had 21.
How many votes?
28.
Quite a lot of votes.
Yeah, it's enough that you have to do it now.
Yeah, I have to play Nids down, don't I?
Excellent.
You fuckers. Absolute fuckers.
That one.
I'm so taking Deathwing Knights.
Only 2 explodes in that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now these are only strength 4, so this is definitely 6s. So just the 3.
3.
3 at -1.
Ooh, taken all of them, so it's down to 9.
Then the Power Claw. Nope, nothing.
Hive Tyrant. I'll spend my CP for both of these to get crits on 5s, because I might as well. So this is his. 2s.
And 2 more.
This is strength 10, so 2s are rolling.
So that many die.
So 8.
Yep, that stopped me from getting.
And then the Exocrine. 1 sustained, strength 8, so it might be 6, but otherwise it's 3s. Nothing, so that's just that.
Yep, so I've only got 2, 4. I'm not sure what Snickrot is, but I don't think at most 2, so that's 6. And you move him on there.
I'll have 7.
7, yep, so you do take that. It's the end of the game.
Okay.
My secret mission was
I think
the.
there's another turn, isn't there?
No, that was 10-5.
That's it.
Oh, is
That's
that
10-5.
10-5?
Yeah, that was 10-5.
You just used to be warring a bit earlier.
Yeah.
So my secret mission was the shield one because I'd get 3 on there. That's why I was holding stuff back. But
Yeah, you definitely picked it for free. Like remember I discussed on the way.
yeah.
On the way here, you just held back, didn't come out and fight. You just took me off primary as often as you could. I know it's hard because that's why he's in the list. Most lists don't have an OC15 thing sat there going tough, you know. But most lists you just come out with boys and storm boys, deny primary all game. I score 35. You just make sure I score 35. You get your 40. Done. That's how it works in Pariah Nexus.
Yeah,
It's
Pariah
great.
It's really boring.
Yeah, so
It
the final
is.
score was
It's a problem.
95 to 36.
I'll have to fix it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a very easy fix, which is good. So.
Just like you said, don't score primary
Just stop.
while doing
Yeah,
the secondary.
You just don't score primary anymore.
Or just cap it to 35.
Yeah, or bring it down. I don't know how you change it. That doesn't just give it the gambit problem and people won't take it and you'll fight more for the primary, which is fine. I don't
I think
inherently
35
think they need it.
on some missions it's still really good.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And
it's not
that's,
like
that's
completely
my,
I
that's my
automatically
point
win.
is like, yeah, especially with how close games are now at the moment.
It's really bad on things where you don't score but holding your own.
Yeah,
it's even
it's
worse.
it's
doubles down because like
phenomenal on that.
you're getting 0 every turn. Like you could do that same to me, and then last turn you come out and you score like 30 primary.
Supply
then
drop
it's like
is a classic
30
example. You just
Swing.
go, yeah, it's mental. But
Yeah.
anyway, no, thank you, gents,
Thank
for
you, Dale.
playing.
Thank you. I did enjoy that.
Cracking game.
I thought, as I said, that punchback. I thought I'd done good enough.
I
but
thought you did.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I just had
I'm
a few
quite
good turns when
shocked
it
as-
really mattered.
It's when you lose all your defensive buffs and all that. But no, thank you everybody for watching. As Greg walks in front of the camera,
Sorry.
I will say thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next week. Not next week. We'll see you on the 15th when I'm back from WTC land. And I will catch you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.